Great Odin Draven.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Fucking Chuck Norris.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
Put that coffee down.
All right, let's kick it off with a roll call. Sacco.
You do a fantastic fuck mouth.
Tiger.
Yep.
Waffle. Babyface.
I'm not the one wearing a Green Lantern shirt today.
Tough Tony.
Kampai, fuckholes.
And I'm Edward O'Hare, nickname to be determined. Welcome to WCBJ, the Comic Book Jones podcast. Coming to you from 2220 Forest Avenue, Staten Island, New York.
In front of a live studio audience. Tony, did you say Get Hard?
Yes, I did.
Oh, when? I didn't.
Yeah, it was super loud, actually.
I missed you Get Hard. Wow.
Don't worry, it comes back around every week.
Nobody misses him getting hard.
Weird.
Hell is frozen over. This is like 2 weeks where Tony's not eating something on the podcast.
I yelled at him. I
remember.
reprimanded him.
That
Yes.
Beat him up, slapped him in the
I
wrist.
thought at first he was joking, then I saw the serious look and I backed away slowly.
He's got a giant Wendy's cup, though.
Which means he probably had a Baconator at Wendy's.
No, it's just that he
Or his
really
car.
digs redheads, and Wendy is a secret crush.
You're not a son of a
So
bacon
let's carry her picture.
The real Wendy or the fake Wendy?
Well, the real one is a little thick. But,
Wow.
but the commercial Wendy.
Jeez.
Oh, Wendy in real life? Like
the
Dave's
cartoon
daughter?
Wendy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's got such a wonderful, vibrant personality.
you date
her.
Why
Yeah,
can't
and a
you-
body that shows a lifetime around hamburgers and other detrimental items.
again.
My daddy kills Americans.
Well, her daddy's dead.
Yeah, man. Babyface is right, man. Stop.
And yes, I actually had a Baconator, but with a pretzel bun this time.
Oh,
wow.
There you go. That
Ooh,
makes
yeah,
it healthier.
Salty.
Healthier.
Do they salt it like a pretzel?
No.
No?
Nice.
Do they deep fry the entire
Is that
thing
when
with
the whole
bun?
bun is just in salt?
Tony, is that something on the secret menu?
No, it says
Menu.
pretzel bun your burger for fucking 30 cents more.
No, the only,
Did they say fuck?
No, but if it did, I would totally be
See,
my
like,
favorite
you're
restaurant.
the only person on the podcast that I think that would go out of the way
There he
to
is.
use the secret menu at any place.
I used to like, I've never actually ordered off the secret menu.
bullshit.
But I like knowing it's there.
What
I
secret
like-
What
No, there's if you go online, there's things that like places will make. I know Starbucks has a huge like quote unquote secret menu of like different drinks that they have the ingredients there that aren't on the menu, like
You know-
orange creamsicle stuff like that they can honestly make.
Okay.
How about this
Do
for a
all
challenge?
employees
then?
know how to do it?
Most of them do know how to do it. They do it for themselves.
Some of the
But
names are a little off, so if you walk in
Yeah,
and ask for certain
usually-
items, you will get a fucked up look.
Most of the websites that have all these like lists of names have what's in them and be like, please show the Starbucks employee this. So like you're not being that dick. You're like, I want a frappe. I want a birthday cake frappe.
I don't know exactly what you're talking about, man. But
That's a challenge.
hey.
And you see them put
No,
candles
this
in your
30 cents is
drink?
gonna come out of my check.
A lot of the secret menu items at fast food restaurants tend to be like so
The crazy, like-
insane. Like there's no way that they could actually put it on the menu.
Like
Yeah,
a dumb-
and not
imagine
get
like
protests from Michelle
Right,
Obama.
like brown rice at McDonald's.
imagine like fat people or crackheads with a fourth of a brain cell firing thing. I don't have time for names. Just give me this, that. Put on a fucking bun and put coleslaw on it.
No.
Just like random.
So
You've done this?
have you heard
No.
of the Big McKinley?
Oh Jesus
No.
Christ!
It's a Big Mac with quarter-pound patties.
Okay.
Then there's the Land, Air, and Sea Burger.
Wow, do you have an app for this?
Secretmenus.com.
Which
We've
is a
discussed
burger.
this before.
Yeah,
You're talking about food a lot.
Secretmenus.com, you do not have access to. You don't have access or permission to access the Wendy's secret menu.
No, you know what?
So you're not-
can I-
what-
hold on. Can I tell you why, Waffle, you don't have access? Because your digits actually work. You don't have to mash the screen with your palm because you're so fucking fat.
for dialing one.
It's best to keep it down.
You spelled it right. You have to mess up one of the letters.
What I'd love to do, I'd love to issue a full-on challenge. Like we could post this like a video on this WCBJ site. We need to have
Well,
Ed
videotape
Wait,
him.
there's also hackthemenu.com.
We have Aaron and Elliot, these two wonderful cameramen, and you're already giving them
hitting
extra
on them?
projects. Let them,
I think it's something they might
let's not get into the
You're
swing
hitting
of
on
things
them
first,
already.
all right? Let's not put the pressure on just yet.
No, listen, Aaron's no Matt Flick, all right? So.
You guys ready for Burger King secret menu?
No, you can laugh out loud. Come on, don't cover your mouth. It's like an English society girl
Yeah.
from like the fucking Middle Ages.
Before you do, though, I'd love to see a challenge issued and have Ed walk into a McDonald's and fully order in a booming voice a McGangbang.
Can we?
Not only say they assemble, but just to see you say it.
There was a point in time that I knew enough people that worked at McDonald's that would happen. They would
we
be
have-
like, sure.
But ones that are oblivious to it.
Can we have a
What the fuck's a
crave
mustard
case
Whopper?
race
Nope.
with you two?
What?
I feel like Tony and Ed should have a crave case race where
man.
get them both a crave case and they have to.
Have you ever eaten a whole crave case, Tony?
No, my record's like 2/3 of a crate case, I guess.
Waffle did, right?
Almost like 27.
How about you, Ed? Have you ever?
I've never tried.
How many are in a crave case?
30.
It's like a White Castle, right?
What's
Yeah.
less than a crave case size?
I think
No,
I can handle
single
that.
burgers. Like a sack of burgers.
Fine,
like
fine.
10.
We'll get
Wait, hang on.
20 each.
Is there a time limit?
Why don't we just get a
Whoever
crate
eats
and we'll
them
puke?
faster.
Well, to the end of the podcast.
Let's all just get a crave crate and just puke afterwards.
That would
I'm
probably
not-
wouldn't
It's 100 burgers.
That'd be the race. Just stick a burger in your mouth and just like.
Oh,
just
no,
like a
no, no.
lot,
I
just
would
jam
have
it
to
down
be
your throat.
eating them on the toilet.
What?
So Ed will be
horrible
broadcasting
vision.
from the fucking bed. We'll have the disembodied voice of
Well,
Ed.
if we got 100, then there's 6 of us here, so it's 16 each.
Listeners
Gelman, go
at
get
home.
a crave case.
Go ahead. Take it from Petty Cash.
So Tony, well, here's your secret menu item for Burger King is the suicide burger.
Oh Jesus.
Oh man, that looks dangerous.
What's fried on it?
everything?
Not really. It's just big ass burger patties, lots of cheese and lots of bacon and secret
I
sauce.
think Tony's gonna cry if you show him the picture, so you should show it.
No, I just want to know what a mustard Whopper is. Is it really like? Can I get a mustard Whopper? You want a Whopper with mustard? Get out of our
Well, I
establishment.
figured that then you would have a pretzel bun with it. Right?
Why does Renee have a pink My Little Pony on his lap?
That shouldn't be a question.
Yeah, that's a given.
No,
Exactly.
yeah, that makes
But
sense.
there should be like things where if you try to order them, but you order them incorrectly, like they force you out of the store, or they do something fucked up, so like pelt you with pickles or something.
That's stupid, and it's like gross. I hate pickles. I
All
wouldn't
right,
let
I've
that
had enough
happen.
of this subject.
That's yeah.
Wait a minute, hang on. You don't mind them throwing objects at you. It's the pickles
I
part
know, I just
that
don't like
works.
pickles. It's
Why?
whatever. I just don't.
Why?
So
No,
pickles
let's
and
taste-
ketchup, we're adding that to the list.
All right, so but will you touch a pickle? Like you won't touch ketchup.
I wouldn't want to.
Would you take a
Pickles are
one?
delicious.
What about cucumbers? You like
Oh,
cucumbers?
yeah, we had this discussion.
They're
I
just
like cucumbers.
right. They're baby
You,
pickles.
you don't like pickles either?
I don't like the taste of pickles. I'm not that kind of.
What
like,
about bread and
skeeved.
butter pickles? Those are
Pickles suck.
fucking amazing.
I've never gone out of my way. I don't. I'm,
You
Hey,
guys-
how's
tried a
it
bunch
about
of pickles.
Gherkins, huh?
Especially with
Animals
tuna.
at this table.
Hey, I got ethnic taste buds.
Yeah.
wow.
All right, let's head into some listener emails.
Okay.
We were gonna call, but Eddie wanted to make it a surprise.
Yeah. You surprised? Surprised, Eddie? If I woke up tomorrow with my head sewn to the carpet, I wouldn't be more surprised than I am right now.
And just a reminder, everyone, if you'd like to send us an email, the address is cbjpodcast@gmail.com.
You could have picked up your piece of paper.
That is cbjpodcast@gmail.com. I gotta rework the word anyway. If we read your email on the show, you'll get 25% off your next CBJ purchase.
Before we get into the emails, Ed, why did you take your class ring off?
Whoa!
I always take my class ring off during podcasts.
Whoa! That's not true.
What?
We've been in 6 minutes. Why'd you
Really?
take it off now?
Yeah, every
What
recording.
is it?
I-
A superstition? You think like we'll have a bad podcast if you have your class ring on?
No.
He just doesn't want to talk about it.
No, I just forced a habit. Whenever I was, doing a performance in forensics or whatever,
Performance in
where I was speaking in front of people or I'm doing something with my hands, I always just take the ring off.
Yeah, but you had it on when Dorkin was on because Dorkin, gave you a hard time about it.
that's
So you don't
why.
always take it off.
I don't remember.
Okay.
That sounds fishy.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
He might have commented on it like before we started or something.
I
like
don't
that.
know.
We have video footage.
I usually do take it off.
Interesting.
Let's have someone. I don't know. Carbonaro could do that. Maybe he can go through every
Moving
single YouTube
cameras.
video to track whether or not I'm wearing my ring.
I'm just gonna
that's
tell
not
people
fun.
start looking out of videos.
He don't
Look at my
fuck
hand.
with YouTube. He's strictly a listener.
Of course.
Yeah.
Totally. Is it email time finally? In the email
Sure.
segment?
Go
I'm
off.
sorry, Waffle.
Dear WCBJ crew.
Oh well, dear you,
Hi.
dear
Hello,
you.
hello.
First of all, I want to
Hi.
say that I miss being there behind the camera.
Oh, well, we know that's not Kenny. Must be Matt Flick.
Recording all the craziness for this and future generations to enjoy. I want you to know I am there in spirit and hope to be back again in some capacity in a few months.
I can actually see the spirit right
that's
now. I
weird.
can see it.
This is like the end of Star Wars.
Holy shit, yeah, man.
Materialized in front of us.
Next week it'll be Hayden Christensen.
Playing the role of Matt Flick. Oh man.
He says he'll return if the new camera crew will allow him. They look really upset.
They're like, really? We've had this job for 2 weeks.
Good job. Secondly, I know you guys have commented on Kenny's camera work, and seeing as I was the one that worked with the footage, I wanted to chime in on the subject.
Whoa! I don't know. Gelman looks a little uncomfortable. He's going to screw up his...
He's still playing with his phone.
He's going to screw up his solitaire game there. What are you playing? Candy Crush? What do you got? Candy Crush? I'm right? It's a good game. I like it.
This doesn't go as low.
I do. I can't help it. I'm on Candy Crush. Candy Crush.
Candy.
I do.
You see a commercial with the woman hitting Candy with a hammer?
Yeah, it's pretty
Beautiful.
funny. Go on.
Well, when Ken was actually paying attention and not playing Candy Crush on his phone, his camera work was pretty good.
Clairvoyance.
I've worked with many.
That's because it was on a tripod, not going anywhere.
No, I've worked with many professional cameramen in a long video career, and he wasn't even close to the worst I've encountered.
Wow.
Which is a genuine compliment.
Wow.
I mean, like seriously, like what's really really bad? I want to know. Please.
Oh, I can tell you what's bad.
I want no. I'm talking to Matt Flick. God damn it!
Christ. Hijacking the letter.
Wait.
I actually edited a wedding once where the cameraman missed like the first 3 people going down the aisle.
Oh my god! Yeah, it's pretty fucking bad.
That was like middle of. I've actually seen worse than that, but that's the first thing that comes to mind.
That's horrible.
That's a simple.
And then I edited, where he started, and he complained that I had cut the people out. And I'm like, they weren't there. You go with the footage, and you can see like one person's shoulder, and he goes, "Okay, include that, so at least they're partially in it." So he like slowed it down to like super slow motion just to get that one person in.
Oh my god!
Did you contact those people to like film a separate like walking down the aisle just to like add them into the video?
Nobody has done stuff like that.
Oh.
But not in that case.
But if Kenny had actually moved, he probably would miss a lot of key moments.
Yeah.
Well, as a matter of fact, on several occasions, Kenny's footage helped to cover over mistakes, etc. in my own camera work. So I was glad to have him as a backup, and he deserves way more credit than you've been giving him.
Oh,
okay. All right.
Okay, keep crushing that candy then.
Cheeky out little face. Yeah.
Good job. Good job with the Jewish economical film work. Take the safe way.
Sheep stuff.
I also have a couple comments about last week's episode.
Uh-huh.
First, Sacco.
Yeah.
I am not going to CSI to better myself.
No?
I already went there, and the education or lack of education I received is the main reason I am now currently enrolled in DeVry University.
Oh, there you go.
So those commercials do work. Okay.
Although my first week at DeVry, I realized that in comparison, a CSI education was Ivy League. So I'm seriously questioning my decision to go back.
Oh, those commercials are terrible.
It's a for-profit university. It's only craziness.
One of my uncles went to DeVry.
We're not talking about your uncle. I'm
He
sorry.
said they're very nice people.
Is that your uncle who wears the white shoes?
No.
And destroyed your aunt's life?
No, the one who got divorced.
The drug addict gambling uncle?
No.
No, the racist.
The racist uncle?
Okay, yeah.
No.
NRA member?
The one who almost killed you?
No. This is the one who has a bunch of lizards in his house.
Oh, he's the weird one.
A bunch of lizards
Yeah,
in
some
his
family
house?
had-
Yeah, he has like a pet boa constrictor
Christmas
and a
must be
couple of
amazing.
iguanas,
Oh.
turtles, frogs.
I thought like he lived in Florida and they just came in.
No, he lives,
like somebody who feeds stray cats.
Yeah.
No,
It's
no,
just
no,
like
no, no.
lizards flying away.
he lives in Central Jersey.
He lives in sexual Jersey?
Central.
Oh. I'm sorry.
It was good.
I like the idea of sexual
Which
Jersey
part of
better.
Jersey's sensual?
Sexual Jersey.
Sexual.
From Freehold to Trenton.
Is that where
Come
the,
and get your freak
is that where the weird New Jersey people went when they found there was no money in it?
No, that's just all the hotels down Route 9.
Yeah, exactly. That's sexual jerseys.
Also, you have all commented on me not wanting to be on camera or microphone, and this is only partially true, as was just
He
proven.
wants to be
Yeah.
a star.
Yeah, basically.
Well, I don't need
Well, I
to
kind
be
of
on
put him
the...
on the spot there.
Yeah.
It's not like he reaches for the mic like fucking
He could be
sheep
like,
to heat us.
Yeah. Well, I don't need to be on the podcast. I have nothing against it.
Oh, he likes us. Cool.
When I first started with the show, Sacco had asked me if I was interested in being on microphone during an episode. I said no, mainly because as someone who has taped weddings, etc. for a living, I was taught that when you're taping an event, you just blend into the background and observe.
Ah, yes, the First Testament of Joey G.
The wallflower.
It's not no, they know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, people in Russia. Who's this Joey G?
That was how I originally approached the podcast as well.
Does he have soft toilet paper?
Let's hope so.
Denim jeans. That's all I got.
Ice cream? What? Wait, hold on. For a second, I thought I missed like a question that was directed toward me.
I don't think there's any questions.
Sorry.
No, that was the one pointing out to Sacco that he's not going to CSI. That was more of a statement still.
Okay.
This is how I was originally within a short period of time, though, after being mentioned or spoken to during the podcast, the idea went right out the window. I also realized that when I was asking a question, I couldn't be picked up by the mic on the table. So what was the point of responding?
There was no point.
Finally,
so we can nod at you.
Finally, TBD. I worked on close to 70 episodes of the podcast. In all that time, I never got a Jones name. Not that I need or want one. And was repeatedly referred to as Gimpy.
That flick. I always thought that was his Jones name.
Aaron was there for about 10 minutes, and you're already telling him he'll have a Jones name in a couple of weeks. And you referred to him as Lovely. What the hell?
Wow. Yeah, but Ed doesn't. I'm sure somebody else pointed that. Ed doesn't have the ability to give out a Jones name.
And also, he probably just likes Aaron's earrings.
The word Gimpy is offensive, sir.
Yeah.
Who said?
No, it's in the letter.
Oh, okay.
He's reading still.
Hang on, it's your Twitter handle.
Well, don't you know the rule?
Yeah, did you even know that?
But it's my Twitter handle.
You can only use a derogatory name if you're also that ethnicity, religion, or in that case, are afflicted with by a disability yourself. It's like South Park rules. You make fat jokes, you're fat. Gay jokes, you're gay.
Right. You can make fun of Irish people.
That's like us calling you Gappy Ed.
Whoa.
Everyone makes fun of Irish people. That's no.
That's not true.
Well, if they call
people.
It's like if they called you the Curly Crumb Lord or something.
What?
The Curly Crumb Lord.
Kelly. You said Crelly.
Curly Crumb Lord. I know what I said.
Tiger, translate.
I have no idea.
What the hell's a curly crumb lord?
Oh, he's got curly hair and he looks like he enjoys treats with crumbs.
That's what Tony wants Heather to call when they're playing Nightcrawlers.
Oh.
It's always sunny.
Oh.
I don't play Nightcrawlers anymore.
Well, I'm sure your manservant Rochester would agree with this.
Fuck you!
And it's Westchester, by the way.
Damn right!
And his
Yeah, Rochester. Did it say Rochester?
Same thing.
Fuck Jack Bennett!
and as far as I know, Jones names are something to be earned and not given out at the drop of a hat.
Damn right, Cracker!
Drop of a hat.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you visual comedian.
You're not.
Looking forward to when I can be back at the shop for a podcast, but until then, best of luck to the new YouTube crew.
This is magic.
This is Matt's way of telling both of you to fail miserably.
Now he wanted us he wanted to see us read the email.
And thank you for the weekly entertainment we all provide.
Thanks.
Yes,
Matt Flick.
Matt Flick.
Hey Matt. All you guys who listen, thanks for listening.
Thank you, Matt.
We hope you still enjoy us.
Matt, no FMK?
Wow.
Nah, he's classy like that.
Matt Flick starring in How to Be Awesome.
Huh?
It's time for the English major to read.
Oh, fuck.
Babyface, read the next email.
Honey, Babyface, make a verified. Children scared.
The subject is fisting your problem.
Oh, no scary, read!
Fisting your problems away.
That's what it is.
Fisting your problems away.
What's up, CBJ crew?
The ceiling.
Hello.
So I read an article that said Marvel Studios gave the green light for the Black Panther movie.
Uh-huh.
I'm excited. How about you?
Why that light gotta be green?
I can't be blacklight.
That'd be cool. I had an idea for a possible Marvel movie down the line and wanted to know if you guys would be excited to see it on the big screen.
Oh, Jesus
The
Christ.
new Avengers Illuminati.
We can't do it because two out of the key members are not part of the Marvel continuity right now. We can't really do it without Reed or
Professor X.
Professor X.
Actually.
Well, Professor X was replaced by...
By another X-Men character.
Hang on. But both of those characters are owned by Fox, so could Fox do that story?
No, because then you don't have the rest of the Illuminati.
Oh.
Two members not making Illuminati.
You could always replace them with somebody else.
Let's send the Yankees out without a first baseman and a shortstop. And then let's only send out a first baseman and a shortstop.
I mean, are there? Okay, I'm gonna.
This Black Adam. I have no other news to talk about.
Right? Are there other characters in the Marvel universe that could be comparable replacements?
I think so. Sure.
Not really.
Dormammu. Angar the Screamer.
Yes.
Howard the Duck.
Volstop.
Puck.
Oh, God.
Franklin Richards. He's arguably one of the most powerful
He is.
characters in the Marvel U. Why can't he be?
But
fucking
yeah, because
Illuminati?
he'd be Fantastic Four. He'd be Fox.
Yeah, but he's never been in the movie.
Yeah, but he's still
part of the
owned by Fox.
comic continuity.
That don't mean nothing.
Yep.
So you call him Franklin Ricardo, and he's a Spanish lover.
Just
My infinity gem is
just
passion.
Just put Hawkeye in there.
Can we make for Carl Montalban fighting Thanos with the seventh gem?
There you go. There you go. You get rid of Professor X and you put Khan in, and you have the ghost of Ricardo Montalban.
I think we just wrote Avengers 3.
Matt Flick.
I think we just wrote Avengers 3.
There you go.
There we go. Boom. I'm up for that.
That's a great idea. I like it too.
Woo! Hey, Kelly.
Shut up.
John Thompson feels a connection to Kelly.
Kelly pretty much is John
John Thompson in 20 years.
Yeah, John Thompson with the tiger fetish.
Whenever I talk to Tiger, like when we're working on Thursday morning, I'm like, so John Thompson came in yesterday and was like, how, by the way, this is, I don't know this.
I go bye-bye now.
So, yeah. Go ahead.
So you mentioned Black Adam before. When did DC actually announce...
Black Animal?
No, Black Adam.
Oh, I thought the Muppets were getting
DC
more
never even
progressive.
officially announced like the Captain Marvel movie. It's like, here, we cast Black Adam.
And Ed
there's
never
no
mentioned
date
it.
for a Captain Marvel movie.
Well, the
Shazam.
Shazam movie has been in development for about 10 years now, something like that.
Oh, we're on high.
And Dwayne Johnson just tweeted on Black Adam, and that was the
well, not for
official
nothing.
last
It worked
week.
for Vin Diesel with Groot.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna tweet out I'm James Bond, and I'll be the next fucking guy in the James Bond franchise.
I was gonna say you should just start coming up with every like F-list Marvel character. You're Forbush man in the universe.
I think
many
I'd be a
people
good
start
James
following us.
Bond. I'd be like out of shape,
that'd
running
be-
around with a bad back and a nervous condition.
Can you get the accent down?
No,
That'd be the
no,
greatest
it would
thing.
be
though.
me. That's it. I don't know what accent I need. Shaking not
We're not
stirring.
going to
Just
t-shirt.
you
Shaking
in a tuxedo with a Walther PPK.
A what?
A
Drinking your
Walther
drinks.
PPK. That's the kind of gun James Bond
Oh, I
uses.
thought that was that guy that Waffle likes. Andrew WCK or something.
Kenny's on a 5-second lapse.
Yeah, no one can hear you, Kenny. Shut the fuck up.
Galvin just said I just thought about what that would look like. So,
And he said, doesn't matter. Doesn't.
you know what? Fucking all night. We'll just keep translating whatever Gelman says. We'll do it more than 5 minutes.
And so on.
So go ahead.
Shit Pillow Jones, when was the last time you actually saw your dick?
Shit Pillow Jones.
I
What?
was talking about that.
What kind of question is that?
No, I like.
Oh, I
this,
know.
This question beginning to end is gold.
When's the last time you saw your dick, Shit
God.
Pillow Jones?
In the shower this morning?
Did you see it?
That's not in the letter.
It's not a question. I answered the fucking question.
Okay, next question. Can we get Shit Pillow Jones a Russian mail order bride?
I'm not showing out money for that.
I love you, Edward. You are a beautiful man. Now make sweet, passionate love to me.
Oh my god.
You are give me Skittles.
Skittles?
Yes, plenty. Shower me in Skittles.
I don't know. I'm more of an M&M's
I want you to spit them at me through gap in your tooth.
Oh god.
And you don't even want fake fruit flavors?
You must be awesome at pretending to be a fountain.
Wow.
What that means?
Spreading water through your teeth.
Tiger's got the thought, everybody.
Tiger just shakes
Your
his head.
distance.
Baby face.
Your distance must be spectacular
Why?
because of the gap. It's just-
I want to
gas
know.
in the seat.
Space.
I know, but still, it's perfect. It's like
I want to
a
know
water
what.
gun right there.
I want to know if fucking wires are crossing your head that some of the stuff just goes through like
I
this.
don't. I
Doesn't
don't
propel
know.
water.
All right, we're gonna have to
Just
get
a
a
bigger
physicist
opening.
in here to break that down for
It-
us.
it's,
No!
still, it's fun to shoot water out of your mouth.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Why don't we play
You mean
Nightcrawlers anymore?
spitting?
No,
Oh.
spraying it out of your
Oh.
mouth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep going, okay?
Yeah, we're done.
Also, Shit Pillow Jones, I have an FMK for you.
Shit Pillow!
Okay.
Piro.
Asian rice patty baby face,
Asian rice patch.
Gasian baby face,
Asian.
or Gravedigger baby face.
Gravedigger.
Baby face is one word.
Who's
combined.
Gravedigger?
It is one
Babyface.
word.
It's him normally.
When I say stupid shit.
Hey, what was the first one?
Asian baby face.
Asian rice patty baby face, Gasian baby face, or Gravedigger me.
So sunny.
All right.
Big trouble in little baby face.
I'm gonna kill the Gravedigger, fuck the Gasian, and marry the Asian rice patty baby.
There you
Wow.
go.
I forget what is.
Why would you marry
what's
the
Gasian
Asian
again?
rice patty?
You know, 'cause she's doing
Oh yeah, yeah.
she's doing hard work.
You English degree!
But wait.
I didn't remember where it
words
came
together.
from though, in the podcast.
But now wait, all of a sudden he's calling Asian rice patty you, baby face, a girl.
Is that?
That was
I don't know
a mistake.
who's
I
regular
caught
B.
myself
They're
just
all-
after I said it. I mean, just, that there's a job description in there.
But who's Asian rice pat? Is that like me with the hat?
Probably.
Get the gong.
Yeah,
What's the name
like
of that hat. Anyway,
like that scene from Tropic Thunder with Robert
Jesus
Downey Jr.
Christ.
Sorry, I'll look it up.
Puerto Rican, I know.
Oh,
Swift
Renee,
Oh,
running to get
butterfly
his
knife.
phone.
It's like the Academy Awards are
You
starting.
finished?
That was almost like with his phone coming on. It was almost like me and Babyface were going too long. Fucking August just talking.
I was about to ask.
Wrap it up.
Where did Ed put the button in?
I actually
Just on the noise.
we have to get like a little fucking MIDI keyboard so we could do shit like that when somebody's going on too long.
Tiger had you set up for the show that night. Yeah. Can I play with Madness and the
That's true.
the wedding things?
Wait, what?
That was the one we had the evening with Sako Jones. You had the I now announced the bride and groom, and you just had Can I Play with Madness queued up for like 4 hours.
Hell yeah.
Tiger was awesome that night.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Chinky McNinja. I made that portion up.
Janky Chinaman.
This is just
The
Chink.
jank.
Chink, you said last week that you didn't wear a rice patty hat while mowing the lawn.
What did he say? He called you Janky?
Chink.
Chink.
But I said Chinky McNinja.
Okay.
So did you wear your Asian factory worker uniform while making PlayStations and Nintendos in your basement?
Wow. First off, I didn't know that Asian factory workers had a uniform.
It's a brown jumpsuit.
Wow.
I didn't think that was a uniform. I thought that's just all they could afford to wear.
Goes in, it goes to come out. It's all
Communism.
Cartoon.
Goes in, that's
Look, Babyface just looked at Ed so seriously and went, communism.
Communism does not require
Asshole.
uniforms.
Are you sure about that?
Everything's the same.
One
Boom.
potato, a
colors.
cup of rice,
This
and
is
one roll of toilet
stupid.
paper.
I'm tired of this Asian.
Protein
jokes.
depleted food.
Go
You
ahead,
get the
no,
best
you've
in
got to
check.
read the email.
I did. I'm just tired of the Asian jokes. How about Italian jokes? Joan Rivers died. I can't say I know what she's done. What's she famous
For
for?
being a
That's not an
groundbreaking
Italian
female
joke.
comedian.
Yeah.
She was on The View.
She had her own talk show for years.
She wasn't on The View.
No, actually, she had her own talk show for about 12
Yeah,
seconds.
yeah, that
She
was Barbara Walters.
the self-titled Joan Rivers show.
Yeah, they,
Well,
she's
I mean, quite frankly,
It's one of the greatest
All right,
interviews of all time.
guys.
I'm so happy they came out.
Gentlemen.
Quite frankly, I mean, she really was one of the best fucking insult comedians that ever walked the face of the earth.
And very
So,
sexy.
She definitely gets
Really?
Yeah.
major props from me.
I never watched any of her talk on the red carpet and stuff. I always found what she said to be funny.
Dude,
Yeah.
But you should go
any-
back and
Google
watch.
any of her fucking Tonight
Yeah.
Show appearances.
She was,
I know
she,
who she
was, she was the first female comedian on The Tonight Show.
Uh-huh. She's good.
she's
She's
dead.
ugly, but she was good.
She was on E! Entertainment a lot.
Yeah, she's fashion police, man.
Yeah.
Wasn't she supposed to take over one of the major nightly talk shows and she got screwed out of that or something?
Of course
Yeah,
she
she
did.
got screwed
She's Joan
'cause she pissed
Rivers.
No, she tried to go up against Johnny
She's
Carson and she got torched.
She's the Kenny Sheba of stand-up comedy.
Oh.
I'm not gonna go all the way.
I'm glad Tiger liked my little joke I made. That was good.
Stand up for yourself, Gelman.
Thank you, Saka, for saying you enjoy my emails. Is John Thompson really reading comics off the shelf while we're doing the podcast? I truly appreciate your kind words.
You're welcome.
Leave him alone. He's drunk. What's your excuse?
Tiger, are you excited for the group that Arsenal is in for the Championship League?
Champions League.
It says Championship League. I'm just
wrong.
reading. At least I think it's the
So
Championship
Tiger
League.
has no idea what he's talking about.
No, the next question says at least I think it's the
Incorrect.
championship league.
Champions League, and no, I'm not, because they're playing the same team they played twice the last 3 years.
Oh, that sucks.
So no.
That's boring. Tony, last week you said you had a point card for the fast food places you frequent. How many do you have?
You got Subway. That's it?
That's it.
They're the only ones that give one?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm actually thinking about it. That's the only place that's like.
I thought McDonald's had the
McDonald's!
I thought McDonald's.
McDowell's. No, next week at McDonald's.
I thought they had the Arch card.
Do they really?
No, it's a gift card that you fucking load money onto. That's all it is.
Oh, it's not a points card.
It's the card you give as a present when you hate somebody.
Yeah.
I got you $50 at McDonald's for Christmas.
You don't need a points card.
Burger King should have a points card, which is that fucking like paper crown,
Oh.
and you have to wear it when you're ordering for them to like take a hole
Punch it.
puncher
That's
and
perfect.
punch one of the points on the crown.
That's perfect.
If you're not wearing it, you don't fucking get your points. You know, that'd be great, man.
What was the
I
name
just
of
got a perm. I can't put it on.
See fucking
I want my Whopper to
see Mayor De Blasio on his way to fucking Burger King.
and his son with the huge afro wearing the crown, too.
Did Blasio go to Burger King?
Just to show
Probably
it was the
owns all.
first celebrity I pulled out of my house.
Oh god, that was great.
Okay.
They don't need points cards. The sickeningly addictive food brings you back through the goddamn doors. Well, of course, it's McDonald's.
What was the name of the fast food place in Coming to America?
McDowell's. I said that before.
I forgot.
They had the golden
McDonald's
arches.
has the golden
No,
arches.
I always listen
We
to
have
somebody.
the golden arcs.
Yes.
They
have the Big Mac.
They bulldozed that building recently in Queens.
Oh, that's a great movie.
They had the Big Mac. We had the Big Mick.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
Do you know the ingredients of the Big Mick?
I don't remember.
Louis Anderson
Goddamn.
worked there.
Shit.
Yes.
Ed
I
worked
do
there?
remember that.
Couldn't handle shakes for
I
shit.
started on lettuce,
That's right.
God, no.
and I moved up to fries. After that, I'll be assistant manager.
It's the first time it's like a
That's
bunch
when the big bucks come
It's like
rolling
looking
in.
at Louis Anderson. This is insane.
Did you ever watch the cartoon?
Yeah.
Coming to
yeah,
America
yeah.
cartoon.
Oh, the Louis Anderson.
Louis Anderson had a cartoon called Life with
Sorry, I
Louis.
had no idea. Why would I know that Louis Anderson had a cartoon?
Because.
I think it's very easy to assume you're talking about. We're talking about Coming to America.
So
It was
That'd be
very
awesome.
freaky because the kid looked just like me.
It'd be awesome if
You
Coming
gave
to
me Face's
America.
reaction to like, why you should know? Because he did. Like, he had existed.
So you're like Louis Anderson with John Candy combined.
Wow.
Oh, they had
I remember when that show came out, they had a Life with Louis brand SpaghettiOs. Like it was like a limited edition. SpaghettiOs.
Get as fat as Louis,
In the
kids.
shape of the characters from that cartoon.
weird.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Random facts from Ed O'Hare.
That's fucking awesome. I blanked it out the whole time thinking about a Coming to America cartoon. A generation of 10-year-olds.
Tiger's always holding up a picture of the Louis Anderson animated.
Animation guy,
Yeah,
yeah.
there you go.
Blue shirt and all.
Blue shirt. Do you have on brown slacks? Khaki slacks? You
No,
wearing khaki?
I got jeans.
That would have been
Yeah,
perfect.
jeans.
Can we bring back the post-mortem just for that picture?
Why does this cartoon exist?
I remember
It
watching
feels
it.
bad
Someone
for
saw
Louis
Louis
Anderson.
stand up and thought it'd be good enough for a Saturday morning cartoon.
They wanted to fill the gay It's true, there's gaps in his teeth.
Oh my god!
Perfect. Life is good.
He's looking in the fridge.
Life with Louis is terrible.
Too good.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, we gotta find that show. and buy it.
Go on.
No.
Does Heather have a point card for everything she has to watch you eat to your death? What would her reward be?
He dies.
That would ultimately be the whole point of it. My unrelenting death from fast food.
Well, what kind of inheritance
I
are
can't
you?
think about wait, are you gonna die and just spray shit everywhere?
Heather,
Yes.
you better
If I
marry
could,
him.
I would.
Well, hang on. First off, is she in your will?
No, she's
And
got to
wha-
marry him
and-
quick so that she gets his
Well,
beard.
Yeah.
I have a valid.
Your Metal Gear Solid figures?
I have nothing of
The
that.
ability to go, come on.
What?
Okay,
Oh, great.
The next question is completely written wrong, but I'll read it. Waffle, who do you feel should be
Waffle?
written comics?
Hey, Waffo.
Should it be writing comics? Is that your question?
Who should be written comics? No, answer it as it's written.
Answer Waffo.
I don't think anybody should lose their career. I just prefer not to read some people's books.
Yeah.
Nobody deserves to be put out on a bench because I don't like their work.
I think the
funniest
fruit
thing.
fly just flew out
Yeah,
of my
yeah, it
nostril.
flew. It's now
Did you
a
see that?
Tilly. It was weird.
I mean, I know my nose is huge. I'm hoping there's not like a vacation spot, like a fucking Universal Studios.
There's
for
my answer.
Fruit flies in my nostril.
Nope, he's not dead. He's
Can
not
I have
dead.
the lightsaber?
Which
Thank you.
Now, comic-related questions. Would you live in a city or town of which your favorite superhero protected?
No, because everyone died in yours.
Oh, yeah. But it came back and everyone had. Yeah, it makes sense.
everyone's still
Everyone
dead. It didn't
died.
bring back everybody. Just brought back the
No, it
dead.
brought back
Everyone-
a lot of the people who were dead.
Everyone in Snap City turned into an
Yeah,
alien
what
meat
was-
mix.
what
What are you talking about? I was opening a beer.
Would you live in the city or town of which your favorite superhero protected? Also, Green
Yeah, I
Lantern
live in
protected
Manhattan.
2814.
No, I don't live in that.
He protected all of Earth and the entire sector. So
Let's go out.
Wow.
Did that effect work? I can't wait to hear it next week, Waffle.
I choose Earth because Green Lantern
No, no,
protected
no.
Earth and it's in his sector.
no, I didn't say choose. I was saying, but that's also 2814. But yeah, Coast City did blow up, but it came back.
Yep.
Yeah. How about you guys? You have to have.
I would love to live in Fawcett City. Great Art Deco architecture.
Fawcett City.
I live in the middle of the woods, away from all this nonsense.
That's not where Spider-Man's
That's our
from. He's from Queens.
That's
Would you live in Queens?
Queens.
Queens is out in the woods to you.
I just said, he said in the past, Spider-Man's his favorite superhero. Listen. And Spider-Man's from Queens.
Wow.
So therefore, I asked Tiger, logically, would he ever live in Queens?
He doesn't know how to listen to anything.
Who's your favorite superhero? Punisher? Where's Punisher from?
New York.
Yeah, so would you live in New York?
No!
Technically,
No, Frank Castle's from New York. The Punisher's from No!
Wait, hang on. I thought in the movie it was like South Florida.
That's when his family got killed. He got
They
jaded.
went on a trip.
Yeah.
That's the movie.
And it never matched
Not
up.
real life.
I guess it's like Manhattan
John
too, 'cause
Travolta
it's-
was so naturalistic.
Naturalistic.
Wow.
Like in Broken Arrow.
I don't know. I don't know where Mark Twain and Einstein, what city they protect. So whatever city that is, I'm there.
When they
Thank
shoot
you,
in
Michael
space.
Kupperman.
How about you, Hellboy?
I live in
I said-
space. We all live in space.
There's no Hellboy City. It's like Earth.
Yeah.
It's just but I said Snap City. All the beatniks are turned into weird monsters. So it'd be odd.
Yes.
Anyway, Coast City's in California, so that's pretty cool. Okay, next question.
Is that really? Is it
Yeah.
really?
Coast City's California.
But is that a real?
Oh, no.
No.
In real life,
It's not real,
no.
no.
Well, in comic world, yes. Black people name their kids some really weird shit.
Wow.
So would you...
Who?
Great
This
jump.
person's a racist. We know that by the chicken
Chris Rock?
shaky stuff.
That's a great jump. Great segue.
The sentence I'm going to say just doesn't continue down the same path.
Okay.
So would you name your child
So-
after a superhero?
Not their.
Well, black
Not
people
the
name their
civilian name,
kids
but
after superhero?
No.
No, not the civilian name, their hero name,
He
yeah.
presented a good question with a really terrible
It's a
statement.
very racist statement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So not their civilian
I've
name.
never been at a Baptist church and been like, the Reverend Booster Gold!
Wow. Testify.
Testify, Superman!
Going for the goal.
Well, I'm sure there's Baptist church that's happened in.
This is my son, Metamorpho.
Fuck you, Socko! My middle name Doctor Strange!
Penn Jillette's daughter's name is Moxie Crime Fighter.
Really?
Yes.
Who?
Penn Jillette of Penn and Teller.
Somebody had sex with him?
Evidently.
Wow.
A lot of closing the eyes.
Yeah, he's the one with the.
No, I'm not going. I guess we're all going to say no
No, what?
to the question.
What's the question?
I
Would we
would
name our kids after actual superhero names?
Yeah.
What would you name him?
Puck. Not their actual superhero.
I think we know the answer to that. I had a child while the podcast is going on, so there's your answer.
I'm gonna pull Mike Tyson. All my children are gonna be named Puck.
Yes. No, George Foreman.
Oh, it's George Foreman.
All his kids are George.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna name my first daughter Strontium Dog.
Didn't he have like 5 sons too?
What?
Didn't he have like 5 sons?
I had a daughter, and they're all named George.
Rogue Trooper!
That sucks.
Get your ass down here, Rogue Trooper.
Bebop and a Chico!
I'm a rocksteady.
Bebop and a Chico.
Is there anything else?
Question.
You know who I am? I'm Bebop and a Chico!
What does that even mean?
Dad, don't you worry, Dad. Bebop's gonna find a way to get the money for that surgery. You're gonna live, Dad. Bebop and a Chico swears it.
Tony's dying. He's like,
Oh, I'm Bebop and a Chico.
man. That would be funny if Tiger did have a son and it was really loud.
Ma, tell Bebop. You're brown. What are you? Indian, Colombian? I can't tell. I'm Bebop and a Chico. Oh,
That's a wild voice for a 4-year-old.
shut the fuck up. Dad, Bebop wants you to fire this asshole.
And you refer to yourself in the third person.
Bebop is not referring to himself in the third person. Bebop is Bebop. Bebop and a Chico. I'm proud, Dad.
That's why I'm not having kids.
He's referring to his children will refer to himself in the third person.
Possibility.
Babyface, continue with this
Okay,
email.
Edward. The superheroes that existed when comics first came out to the ones that exist now.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Grammar.
The superheroes that existed when comics first came out to the ones that exist now. All those hero stories will be told thousands of years from now. This is a terrible sentence.
No, that sentence makes a lot of sense. You just keep breaking it up.
That it is a comma broken up.
Can you read it? Can you read it, Waffle? Just read that one sentence. Let me see the difference.
The superheroes that existed when comics first came out. Oh no, you actually did. He can't type for shit. It said are the ones, not to the ones.
Apologize to
Proofread.
me. Apologize to me.
No, but you do break up full full chunks of text.
All those hero stories will be told thousands of years from now. Why do you feel the big two don't write a storyline where they have children and have their powers passed on to their child and build them up?
Okay, Runaways, Valerian Franklin,
Justice Society,
Young Avengers,
Wally West,
Avengers Initiative,
Impulse,
Avengers Academy,
Avengers Next.
Don't make fun of the writers' inability to understand what goes on. It's pretty nice.
There was an Avengers cartoon about their children.
Well, maybe
I think what what he's referring to with like the big ones like Batman and Superman, even though
No, Big Two is a Marvel DC.
Okay,
Yeah, Big Two to you might be Batman, Superman.
Ladies and gentlemen, quick Tiger update. He's already looking at the pick list. He wants this shit to end.
This shit is
Well,
bananas.
the point I was going to make, a lot of the major characters from both companies, everyone knows Superman as Clark Kent. Everyone knows Batman as Bruce Wayne. Everyone knows Peter Parker as Spider-Man.
What?
And,
But Dick Grayson had to
while
upgrade.
each of those people have taken a year or two off, the companies want to keep those identities in the general consciousness.
But Dick Grayson became Batman. Wally West became Flash.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Each of them
Franklin Richards became a god.
Yeah, but it always eventually comes back to the norm.
Galactus Jr.
No.
became Galactus.
And Peter Parker's kid was
Franklin
knocked out of
Richards-
existence.
Franklin Richards does not wear a 4 the thousands of years into the future that he still exists in
And
Marvel
maybe
Universe.
one of these days, Phil Snodgrass will be hosting this podcast.
Don't forget Bob Feldman.
Deathstroke's
Bob
daughter
Feldman's a
became
dick.
basically Deathstroke.
For any listeners, because that throwback goes a way back. Phil Snodgrass and Bob Feldman were the nicknames we gave my breasts.
The fact that you referred to them
Wildcat
to my breasts were
Wildcat's
just
son
amazing.
became Wildcat.
I have big pendulous breasts.
Fantastic.
Do you just squish them together in the shower sometimes?
We've done this
Wow.
already.
It's been a while, though.
Fourth episode.
Face loves talking about your tits, Ed.
Don't you remember last week when I titty fucked a pen?
Yes.
I'm glad I don't remember that.
It's gonna
where's
become
my
a segment one day. Babyface titty time with Ed.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll bring in new objects every week for me to titty fuck.
No, please stop the segment right now. Please stop the segment.
And to answer your question right now, I will never take my shirt off to do it.
I'm good.
Thank Jesus
I don't
Christ.
drink anymore, so it's not going to be yelled at you.
Okay.
What? What?
He's not going to take his shirt off, but when I was drunk the time, the infamous take your shirt off story, I don't drink anymore, so I'm not going to be yelling out take your shirt off.
Oh,
at that time, John Thompson was the only one.
Are you saying you only found him attractive when you were
I was
drunk?
just
No,
implying
that
that
makes
you
no
wanted to
sense.
see me take my shirt off.
No.
To be fair, John Thompson will do anything for free.
Yeah. That's okay. I mean, nobody wants to see that happen. So Six Flags has DC superhero themed rides. Which superhero would you like to see Six Flags make a ride
The
for?
Starro Whiplash ride.
Well, they've done a Batman roller coaster. They've done a Superman roller coaster. Let's do Wonder Woman.
The Doom Patrol Fate
There was a
Obscurity
Wonder Woman ride
Coaster.
at the gift shop.
Green Lantern, right?
There is a Green Lantern one.
Yeah,
But I had a good idea. A Shazam ride where you go all like extremely high up,
And then nothing happens.
No.
And then DC buys you and you get put into a closet.
You can only go on the ride while it's raining, and they just keep you up there until you get hit by lightning. Ride's over.
Wow.
It could be years.
Holy shit!
There'll be lots of. They can put a lot of people on this.
Yeah, no, you got to sign a release form, quit your job first.
Yeah.
Actually, it's sad that I know this, but there is a Shazam ride in Six Flags in St. Louis.
That's sad that you know this. Good man.
It
four different
is
Superman
basically
roller
the Teacups ride
Yeah.
in red, dressed in red and yellow.
I got nothing for this subject. Really, like I'm.
No, I gave my piece.
The Flash would make sense. I'm sure.
No,
the
your
Flash
piece
rides.
was brilliant. I have nothing.
Oh, Flash go-karts. They only go up to 6 miles an hour.
Anyone excited for the Flash TV show and for Gotham? Yes.
Yes and yes.
I haven't watched Arrow yet, so I doubt I'll be watching these two.
Yeah,
No,
for
Gotham
the
has nothing to do
Flash,
with either of them.
I'm not as excited for as
You should-
Gotham. I think Gotham is going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm very
Good
excited. for
portion
Gotham.
was filmed on the island.
Shut up.
What, Tony? What?
I know, right?
Thank you.
Any comic you've read that either brought a tear to your eye or made you completely cross?
Spider-Man Blue.
Yeah.
Lock and Key.
We already made you buy that.
Lock and Key almost made me cry.
Lock
I
and Key
finally
made me
finished
tear
it.
up.
Animal
I did.
Man number 18.
Pussy.
You know what else I shed a tear to was Avengers Disassembled.
My friend Pedro.
Yeah.
That made me cry like a child.
First time I read Kingdom Come.
The end of New Frontier with Kennedy's speech.
Yeah, that's
Bottomless belly button.
Trying to think.
No comics made me cry.
Tiger don't cry.
Emotionless.
Tiger was born without tear ducts. He's a mutant.
I don't think I've ever shed a tear, but I've come pretty close on some occasions. My one of my picks for this week did that for me.
I did tear during The Walking Dead a few times.
Oh yeah,
You cried to couch. Spoiler alert.
What? Glenn dying in Walking Dead? Glenn died?
Well, Tyrese and Lori. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
It's like a Polish spoiler alert.
I shed a little tear during Punk Rock Jesus.
What?
During Punk Rock Jesus, actually, I shed a little tear.
Nobody read that, Tony.
Oh, shame on
Waffle
them. Really?
did.
There were some points that were just...
I
towards the
read
end.
I read the preview solicitation. Does that count?
Toy Story doesn't make me cry. It's
Every
on the same
issue
level.
of Thunder Agents makes me cry.
Toy Story 3 almost got me.
It came close.
It's not comic though.
Every time Tony walks in the door to start work, I cry a little. He was such a cute little fellow.
Hey, look, there's one question left.
Lastly, anyone read about how they originally wanted to do Stan Lee's cameo?
Nope, Kalukale was done.
It wasn't actually him. Well, that's it for now. Keep making history.
Wait, what was that Stan Lee's cameo?
He had a cameo in Guardians, but apparently there was another one that I don't know any.
He was supposed to be in the collector's room.
Yeah.
But since the actual Stan Lee wouldn't have been able to fly out to where they were filming, it was going to be a stand-in with a fake mustache and everything, and he was supposed to be giving them the finger.
Aha!
Wasn't he not supposed
Stan
to be a
Lee
cameo at all?
can't do that.
He had
has
cameo
arthritis.
No, but he was not
They called him like a
he wasn't.
pervert in Guardians.
Yeah.
They call him what? A pervert?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. That was from Renee Paul.
Yay!
This is a pencil.
Yay, Renee, my favorite emailer.
Yay!
You're ready here, folks.
You ready? You guys ready for
Renee's wearing a Nova Corps shirt.
You ready for the last?
Could you imagine if he came to save you as a member of the Nova Corps?
Oh, God.
Like where his helmet's a little bit too tight, so
Well,
it's just up to like his temples.
No, it's on the par of. Can you imagine being in peril in space and bzzz comes to save you?
Yeah.
The bee Green Lantern, like.
But he's still got a ring.
No, it's still
So
like.
he can do amazing things.
What is that coming towards me?
Yeah.
Worse than Nort?
I'd probably end up swatting him. And
Nort's the
killing him.
greatest Green Lantern of all time.
Yeah, maybe according to some people.
It's on the cover of an issue.
You have on your Green Lantern shirt.
Yeah.
Right now.
Rest in
Is that
peace, Chip.
in memory of
Thank you.
Nort?
G apostrophe Nort.
And Edge.
Yes. You guys ready for the last email?
No,
I'm
never ready for anything.
Good evening, fellows.
Oh.
Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Thank
Who's this
you.
Dracula?
Shitpillow Jones said that Aaron and Elliot were lovely.
What?
You feel something for them? I like that everyone's just calling him Shitpillow.
Wow, everyone's really going with the gay
Elliot looks like
undertones.
a Scot.
I just think that I can say someone's lovely without, I say that all
He's
the
right
time.
Elliot's
You're
right behind you if you
delightful.
want to
You're
stroke
lovely.
him.
You know,
He told me my hair looked like. He hasn't told me anything about my hair in a long time.
Aaron's standing all tall and proud.
He's like, I feel handsome. Wow.
I'm being mentioned.
I feel like I'm just going to read the next question and you just skip it. What do you have to do to get a CBJ Jones name?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. Tiger, how can you let brown sour control what you smell like?
What? Wow.
That's the question. How can you let brown sour control what you smell like? If you want to smell like Tony's wieners, you should be able to.
It's like a trolling. Who wants to smell like fucking Tony's food? It's disgusting. I was disgusted with myself.
I can only hope he's talking about food.
Yeah, but you honestly, were you aware of the fact that you smelled like hot dogs?
I wasn't surprised when she said it. That fucking thing stunk. And he ate it for 5 hours.
Yeah.
I feel so much better about
That
all
still
this now.
blows my mind. I've never seen anybody eat a hot dog that. Tony came over to my house, a little barbecue. Tony ate that fucking hamburger for forever, which just blows my mind.
Emotion was there. He saw it.
Yeah.
I sing it.
He saw that slow
Secret of
after
the
eating.
It's a very special evening for me because my best friend is in the audience for the first time. I think it's the first time he's listening to the podcast.
Woo!
Is this first time motion?
Yeah.
And just, with all these Jones name questions, there's only two people who can give out Jones names. One is me, and the other is Motion. So, there you go.
In your face.
X nicely.
Babyface, have you contemplated throwing out some of the useless shit you have in your room?
Yeah, I've been doing that.
What is it? Has this person been in your room?
No.
So what the fuck?
They know.
I haven't been in Babyface's room.
The only person here who has been in my room is Waffle.
Yeah, not
That
for
was
nothing,
the
man.
first
You've
guy.
never invited me over into your room. You've been in my house so many times. You helped me move.
You haven't been to
I have
my
no.
house. Do you even know where I live?
Have you ever invited me over? I know where you
Yeah, you
live.
used to drop me off.
I absolutely know where you live. You live around the corner from my ex-partner.
Yes, this is true.
So what's the deal, man? How come
Nobody goes over. You want the dogs to jump?
when your
in?
father goes away, why don't you throw like a kegger,
I
man?
don't throw parties.
Come on, throw one.
Well, actually, I have
It'll
a
be
nice
great.
backyard now. My dad's been doing
Dude,
yard work.
I am in the mood for good lo mein. Throw a party.
My dad's white.
I want a spring roll. I'm talking about you.
I don't know how to make those things. Man, this bug is up in your face.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
That's because the new Shazam ride is premiering up my left nostril.
There you go.
But yeah, no, I am throwing out stuff.
Oh,
You can't have my comics.
Babyface, what was up with all the bad jokes last week?
Ooh.
I don't remember last
That's
week.
just
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Yeah,
That's just me.
it's
Yeah.
Babyface.
Yeah.
Tough Tony hasn't said get hard as much recently. Is something wrong? Heather not getting you hard?
Oh, come on, man.
Jeez. And I believe he's been saying it every week. I believe he has. Just usually, all the clapping and applauding and everything might drown him out. That's all.
Yeah,
I'll start yelling it
Tony,
louder.
give him a little get hard right now. Go ahead. Oh, really? You gotta clear your throat? Fuck you. Don't do it.
He's gonna get into
Moving
character.
on.
Since we know that Tiger and Ed were both Boy Scouts, can we have them do Boy Scout challenges to see who's the superior scout?
Somebody
Also, when is
not.
when is the badge
I
off
was bad with
happening?
knots. I would like to do a badge off.
All right, let's
And
do it.
an achievement off.
Both of you
So
should
let's
bring
do
over
it.
your
Put it
badges.
together. Come
Yeah,
I
on.
don't know
badges
what all
in.
that shit is.
It'd be like,
I think that's a challenge. Ed probably has it in the
So then if you would like to do it, then why bring it up? You got us all
Oh,
excited.
Dad, if you are feeling.
Wait, what do you mean by?
funky, get my
What,
shit
Wait,
out.
hold on. He's talking to his father. Shut up, Ed.
Yeah, Dad, get my crap. Or email me with what I accomplished.
Email my
I think that'll take him longer because then he answers like, "What the hell is this badge?"
This one's for surfing.
He knows.
This one's for typing.
He was involved too.
no, if you want, I'll bring in my merit badge stash next
You
week.
probably have
Wait
it
till
on
he
your
has it.
bed.
Get my sash, Dad.
Is it framed?
And my Order of the Arrow sash.
The art of the arrow.
Order of the Arrow.
I like how you didn't answer
What does that
my.
mean?
Oh, the Order of the Arrow is Scouting's National Honor Society.
Yeah, it sounds very phallic. Like,
No. You have to be voted in. There's a whole
right, exactly. You got to go into a room with a bunch of men who are wearing
No,
black
there's an
cloaks.
initiation.
And they say, all right, pull down your
They're
pants.
wearing clothes.
Is this an arrow?
They're wearing American
Is this an
Indian
arrow?
regalia. They're dressed like American Indians.
Okay, right, exactly.
White guys
Their
dressed as
shirts
American.
off,
There's a whole
wearing
ceremony.
little fucking feathers
You
around
gotta
their hips.
you gotta work and take a vow of silence. It's a whole weekend long.
That's getting mad.
And then there's like 3 different levels after that. Did you go to NOAC? The National Order of the Arrow Conference.
Wow,
I went there. I got my sash signed by the national chief.
It's the first time.
Clay Cap.
It's the first time I
What
got
is it?
fisted.
His name's Clay Cap. He was from Tennessee.
Clay Cap.
Clay Cap.
Clay Cap.
The only reason I remember it is because it was so easy. to
Clay
remember.
cap.
Did you cry when he signed your sash?
No, he traded lodge flaps with me. I thought that was awesome.
Yes, let's take a break.
Just to clarify,
Google it.
a lodge flap is a patch, if you're a member of the Order of the Arrow, that goes
Right
over...
below your anus.
No. It goes over the pocket flap on your over
Which
your
is
left
another
breast.
name for anus.
Ed. You're not saving
Yes,
this one.
and
you're not saving
because
this.
every lodge has a specific lodge flap. They're tradable
Right.
Oh, like
Just
Each
just
one
like the Rusty Sheriff's
and
badge.
collectible.
Each one with its own signature section.
I don't know. Do you really want to collect Rusty
Well,
Sheriff's
you
badges?
trade little boy anus is what goes
Oh,
on.
wow.
I got you.
Oh God.
I understand.
Why?
I'm just trying to make you understand.
Well, Shit Pillow Jones, did you learn to do leather work because you wanted to be able to make bondage toys?
Tony can help you sell those.
Nah, I'm not.
No, he's not into handmade
I
crafts.
didn't
Fuck
really.
that.
I didn't
Ed
really.
Scoutmaster was the gimp.
I didn't really like leather work. I just took it because they said it was one of the easier ones.
Yeah.
Ed or Tiger, did you get the big poop merit badge? Let's just go to the next one.
I wonder if Rob Halford was a Boy Scout.
Help them.
That was good.
Of course it's good.
Yeah, he can only do that once.
What? He's giving you orders.
You gotta do it again.
No, I won't.
Just to prove you wrong.
Next, I'm asked, would I ever want to help give a woman give birth to a child? Fuck no, because I don't remember any of that stuff anymore.
Wow.
Just
You
pull.
make a good midwife, I think.
He who.
Shove your little sausage fingers in there, grab the kid by the head, and yank him out.
That's like something he would do. Like, he's in this 2 minutes, he's like, fuck this. Just
here.
reaches in there and pulls the kid out.
Oh my God! When you pull the kid out, you just throw it in her arms and go, Turkey man! And walk away.
Start basketing it with gravy.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
Why is this so gross?
Ed, if I brought cocktail weenies to the podcast, can we see how many can fit in your mouth?
Sure.
Yeah!
Free meal.
You heard it here first.
I won't have to buy dinner before the podcast.
The ever agreeable
Wow.
Ed O'Hare.
Oh, Lord.
Babyface, would you eat a hot dog with ketchup for $1 million?
Yeah, come on.
How much ketchup's on it?
Oh, really?
yes,
It's
yes.
that bad?
Yes, fine. For $1 million, yes.
$1 million?
Yes.
Really? Because I would have been like, put the fucking
Yeah,
money on
let's
the
do
table.
It. Let's do it. Let's go. Give me $1 million.
What about, how about
Bun
$20
for $2
bucks
million.
Yeah, I would.
for a drop on your tongue? $20. A drop on your tongue.
I'll put money on
That's
that.
money. That's food for 3
You gotta
days.
swallow.
Probably.
No.
Sacco is running to the back room.
And away he goes. Elliot is hot on his trail, ladies and
Now,
gentlemen.
babyface, make sure he shows you the money first.
Wow, he's
Mango goes good with ketchup, I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
that's a great chaser.
he's really shaking on this one, folks.
Yeah,
Wow.
way.
come on. You had to know that he would only
No, he
ask
didn't.
that if he
I
had
thought
to-
I always throw those things out.
He's
$20. A
Where's-
drop on
where's the
20
$20?
bucks. $20. Anybody else want to sweeten
He's
it?
gonna
Come on.
squeeze the whole thing in my mouth.
yeah.
All right, come on. Everybody, I'm putting in 5. There's another 5. That's 10. That's 20. 21. Woo! 26, babyface.
Put it on something.
No, I gotta put it on the tongue.
Anybody have change for?
You're gonna squeeze it. You're gonna squeeze
I
it.
swear to
no.
God.
Matt, you
Wow, all the
Babyface,
cameramen
look
are
at
in
all
the
this
back.
I
money.
see the
Look,
money.
Hey,
that's
anybody?
a little bit more than a drop.
No, I'm scared that you're gonna squeeze
Stop
it.
being a little bitch,
I
babyface!
won't. I
No,
won't. I
no, there's money on the
As
table.
the pot grows, I think there should be
All
more
right,
ketchup.
hang on.
No.
I'm gonna use my juice skills.
All right.
Delvin says he's gonna use his juice skills to count.
Ken,
John Thompson's looking for more money. I got green stamps.
You're gonna squeeze it.
Tony, I think. Do you think we should have Babyface? Someone hold Babyface's arms behind his back?
Jesus
Why not?
Christ!
No, I trust Babyface to stick
I
his
don't.
tongue out.
I don't trust.
I am not. I swear. It's going to be a drop. But you got to put it in your mouth and you got to swallow it.
Put it on. So here, put
No,
it.
I'm not putting it on anything. $34.
I'm still scared that you're gonna. It's
drop.
gonna go like that.
Chris, thank
or-
you.
Drop.
Thank you, Chris.
How would you squeeze it?
I'm
Doesn't
going to show
matter.
you. Look. I'll show my
I'll
finger.
lick it off.
Here's what I mean by a drop.
I would lick it off your finger.
You probably act like a bitch because you think you got 34 bucks on everybody.
No, it's not all.
The
Come
things
on,
I've
34
done for
bucks.
money. And it's,
Think of the gas. Think of little Kimmy Fung. You can take her out for fucking Mai Tais.
Whoa! What kind of
Come on,
eye you
stick
gonna
your
pay
tongue
for?
out.
How are you squeezing?
Tell me we're getting this.
You can't do this.
There's nothing to spin it.
Babyface, we max out at an hour and a half. Stick your tongue out or no money.
Think of all the poor women all over the world who have had to swallow cum over the years,
Just
and you
close your eyes
can't do
and stick
this.
your tongue out. Here we go. Here we go.
Come on,
You
come
gotta
on.
swallow it. Good. You gotta swallow it.
Like a man!
Hey, Babyface, look at all. I'll make it rain. I'll make it rain.
He might throw it up.
All cause he ate ketchup.
thank you, Chris.
Even my wife is videotaping.
I know. It's so embarrassing.
Please throw this all over Facebook immediately.
At least,
I hope Kenny didn't take any. Let's see if this 31st.
wow.
This is really mine.
All right, Waffle,
Man,
is there
dude.
anything else?
Oh, there's plenty. You're crying like the ketchup came from somebody.
Ed, can you?
Yeah!
Still tasting.
Oh God!
Ed,
Such a brave boy.
You see how easy it is to make money? Look at him. He's all excited. He's fucking
Tony's like, I eat ketchup all the time.
It's like he got back from Atlantic City and played Baccarat, poker.
I would love to see this like the greatest fucking scary poll. You knew this all the whole time. You're an awesome actor. You just got people to pay $34 for absolutely nothing.
I'm actually grossed out.
He's pounding the mango, man.
Yeah, I do.
Keep the act up, baby. Keep the act up.
Actually, I do have mints by the counter. You guys keep talking.
So, Ed,
have a donut. It'll help.
Yeah.
He's walking away holding the My Little Pony that I gave him to make him feel better.
Once again, Elliot in hot pursuit.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so the packet of Heinz ketchup that we just used for this segment will be on eBay. We're going to start the bidding at $27 so we can make our money back.
So Ed,
Yes.
can you tell us the story of how you and your lover Kieran broke up?
You don't want to get into merchandise. I got a pony in my hands.
There's no story there. He graduated and we just haven't seen each other.
They grew apart.
Oh. Will anybody ever be able to replace the
Hey,
boy?
Nicholas Sparks novel.
I wasn't his coach anymore. I coach a different school now.
Wow.
It doesn't mean you can't coach him.
And nobody will ever replace him. Ever.
Hey man, he was a state champion. But now
Please make this better. Please make this better.
Why does everyone keep bringing
Did he go away to school?
Huh?
What?
Did he go away to school?
I think he's in NYU right now.
Where's your tongue right now, baby? Face is swelling.
Grossed out.
You got a mint?
Yeah.
He's got a mint. He's got a box of mint.
I'm really happy that this is a thing now after last week. Shitbillows, since you informed us of the Cincinnati...
I love that shit Billy is a reality.
Since you've informed us of the Cincinnati bow tie and the Rusty Sheriff's badge, can you inform us of any other sexual act you know of? To be honest, Ed said last week that he's just been saying things.
Yeah.
And then you remember the Fabulous Fred?
That sounds familiar.
I don't remember it either.
No.
It's one that I made up.
Yes, Tony, you can have a mint.
The only like actual sex term that I could think of.
Make something up.
You want me to make something up?
Missionary position?
That's not
The Republican screw job.
Oh, what would that be?
Why are you looking at the My Little Pony?
I was about to say the My Little Pony.
Yes, he's starting looking at. He's making one up.
Of all things, I'm not going to search Urban Dictionary for is the My Little Pony because I'm really afraid of what could come up with that.
You surf 4chan, you're afraid of this shit.
Wait.
Yeah, that's
one
all on
of
the
the
MLP.
ponies is a Starlight Twinkle or something like that.
Twilight Sparkle, he's holding her.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
I watched the show. I'm sorry.
Come on.
I watched the documentary,
Another fucking
but that
great
was just
actor
because
right
it was executive produced by John Delancey, who also played Q on Star Trek.
Twilight Sprinkle.
I
That's
watched-
the pony that shows up in your bed at night and pisses on your face.
Yeah. People got to pay for that service usually.
That's right.
Don't shake your leg at me.
Oh my god.
Well,
Princess Golden showers.
everyone be honest. Have you ever performed the Cincinnati bow tie?
I forgot what it is.
Nope.
Already, but
No.
Nope.
Nope.
I can just tell you no.
Ed?
I never had
Yes
the
or no?
opportunity.
Oh.
With the route you're going making these names, can we make
You've
a...
never had the opportunity.
He hasn't had sex, I think he said.
I just said I've never had the opportunity.
That's all he said. He didn't say he hasn't had sex.
I don't know. I wasn't sure.
Well, you
Have you had the opportunity?
Big old britches now because I ain't ketchup.
So, babyface, have you had the opportunity to sit on a girl's face while you titty fuck her the other
What
way?
is it with you? What is this fucking office spade?
Exactly.
You gotta jump
Does that
to
mean
conclusions, Matt?
Does that mean you haven't had sex yet either?
Oh.
Yeah.
I think the pony
my stapler.
I think the pony that visits Ed next should be Hot Carl.
Too much salt. Big grains of
Who
salt.
is Hard Carl?
You gotta look that one up.
Hard Carl?
Hot Carl.
Oh, I thought you said Hard Carl.
Either way.
Well, babyface, if your father or mother report,
Hard little pony.
if your mother or father report ketchup on you, what would you do? Would you ask for $37?
Is that an email?
Yeah. No, that was.
Oh, that'd be awesome timing right now.
No, Waffle knows out this little thing that we do on the show called ad-libbing.
Improv.
My dad eats ketchup off on like everything, so there is an opportunity for him to actually squirt ketchup on there.
Wow. He waits for these moments.
No, my
Just
dad's not
he's
like
that's sitting in his office. One of my breakfast.
that. No,
He's just gonna use the Hunsel lines.
The ketchup or the ketchup.
No.
He's talking to the ketchup.
He only uses Heinz. That's it.
Yeah, well, why would you use that? Seriously.
Unless you're at a restaurant, they force you another one.
I go to fucking barbecue and somebody's got like Hunts or like fucking Weston beef. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
This is fine.
Nah.
Heinz is the weapon of
There's a
choice.
huge difference.
Remember, Boy Scout camp used to have house recipe. That was branded.
House recipe.
Yes.
We've been cutting ourselves for years and fermenting it. Government ketchup. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is, but one will Lansby, I guess, on the podcast.
My dad.
Okay. I did forget that. I'm
So
sorry.
sooner rather than later. I have two dads. No.
Well, Tiger reference that I do Derek Pinto, so in that case, you can follow me at Pinto. No, it's at Chris underscore Carbonaro.
At what?
At Chris underscore Carbonaro.
Fucking jerk off.
Chris with a K. K-R-I-S.
Well, you have to say his Twitter handle. Chris Carbonaro.
You know what? He doesn't rub me as wrong as Derek did. So I don't think I'd have a problem.
They didn't have that nice evil like Derek did. Ooh. Well, love always, Chris Carbonaro. Yes, haven't said this in a while, but you're a great group of people. There's a bunch of series of dots at the end of it, so I feel like it's leading into a bunch of shit. Thank you.
But we do appreciate your patronage.
Oh, very much so. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for what you've given us tonight.
I have to say, I'm completely blank at what led into me putting
$1 million.
The $1 million, you got hot dog ketchup, like you just like it because it was a thought. It didn't go yeah, immediately like yeah, and it just
You're like wait $20.
That's why Waffle has been here for 7 years because he helps with my motherfuckers.
And it just rolled out of control.
Just call Waffle. What day is it?
I've gotten that text from We had a customer come in three Fridays in a row thinking Wednesday. And then the third week he stopped coming.
It's incredibly amazing to me how many people like don't realize what day it is. They come in here and they're like yesterday we had a customer come in and he's like, I thought it was comedy day. No, Wednesday.
No, one of the last Tuesdays I worked, there was a guy after like we were delivering his guy. I'm so ready grabbing books that had tags for the next day. And I was like, no, those are from last week. Well, those already the new books.
And you know they're all I've got this story to myself.
Yeah.
I'm getting all over. Nobody.
You should just let them.
That was good when Eric Schwartz left before he came back. Is it next week yet? Immediately. And baby, and I just watched face go, what?
You're like, this is air fly.
I might have been looking at you. It's okay.
That was good.
Tony, what do you do on the time when you leave at 1 o'clock until you come here and get your podcast?
Hot dogs!
Well, I guess the first answer would be Heather, but I mean.
Seriously?
That's the only thing we have together.
We didn't need to know that portion. Just say hang out.
That's
not do.
Oh, I didn't get the question. What was the question?
You heard me.
How do you occupy your time between 1 in the afternoon here and 9 at night?
I Heather, I sex, I don't get a lot of shit.
What kind of lots of shit?
Like laundry in my house because I have so much goddamn stuff.
You own a home?
We want to know. I want to know what he does with his life.
That's a really boring story. I'll probably try to pick something else if I were
Moving on.
Depressing.
Next person's life. Well, we have no more emails.
Yeah.
Talk amongst ourselves.
What's on your mind, Tony?
Just.
That's Tony's inner workings of his brain.
Thought process.
Tumbleweeds just passing by.
What's your thought?
No,
Oh,
seriously.
right.
Yeah. You said you had something you wanted to talk about.
I was just thinking about Marvel history because.
All of it?
Hey Marvel, what you wearing? What you think about?
Well, if nobody was aware of this today. If nobody was aware of it today.
Oh, there was a moment in Marvel history?
Yeah. September 10th, 1963 was the first release of X-Men #1.
Ooh. Yep. You don't tell us when the first Marvel book, like the thing that started the Marvel Age of Comics, came out, but today's a special day.
I don't give a shit. Then what's your topic then?
How Kelly Sue DeConnick is excluded from lots of Marvel stuff.
Who? What?
How Kelly Sue is feeling excluded from lots of Marvel workshops.
Really?
Shit, that's
Brevoort blatantly said that she's not an exclusive writer, but neither was Charles Soule because he was writing for DC in the last workshop. Fraction's never been an exclusive writer. Bendis has never been an exclusive writer.
Yeah.
Hickman's never been an exclusive writer. But suddenly they are. Tell me all the books that Hickman was writing off Marvel when he was becoming the big Marvel guy.
Hold
Charles
on.
Soule was writing 2 DC books.
Bendis has definitely been exclusive.
No, but like not
for a long time.
No, but he still wrote other. But Charles Soule was writing for the other company when he was getting included.
But understand, whatever Bendis was writing was under the Marvel Icon.
No, I understand.
So he's been exclusive with Marvel.
Brubaker wasn't 100% exclusive and brought in.
No,
and then
I'm just saying Bendis is wrong.
Yeah, no, but then she was
Marvel.
Told, like Brevoort said on Twitter that she's not exclusive. She'll be invited when she's exclusive.
Wow.
She's writing 2 non-Marvel books.
That sounds like bullshit.
A little bit.
No.
Gail Simone walks around DC with a very high horse that she deserves.
Yeah,
especially
after being
forgotten and cut. Was it twice on Twitter?
Well, also from the idea that if you want to put out that many titles and you want them all to be in a cohesive universe, there should be a clear line of communication between all the writers.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about this pony?
Okay, this is ending now.
I love Babyface. He took the time. He thought about it. He's like, "Ooh, maybe this is gonna be a segment on the show." And he was all set, and then Waffle just said, "That's your dream."
No. Hopefully, those are all sold by now.
Oh, we do have the Urban Dictionary definition of.
Do you still taste ketchup?
No, I had 2 mints already.
Okay,
it's already embedded
I'll
into
let you know
his soul.
after I'm done with this mint.
I'll be dry heave later when you go home.
Thank you, Tiger.
Tiger wishing physical pain upon his coworkers.
I'm not his coworker. I'm his employee.
On a lighter side, I guess. Speaking of Gail Simone, I'm kind of happy they announced that her next big book for her.
What's Gail Simone's next big book?
She's
pulling Peter David and going back to what she's done before.
Damn right. She's doing one of my 2 favorite teams, the Secret Six.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Exclusively.
I like how your sound went from intrigued to I don't give a fuck.
I'm excited for that one.
Because she's, the team is mainly composed of characters that she helped create during her time at DC.
But
actually, no, only 2
of them. Artist, and it's going to be Secret Six.
Catman and Black Alice. The other 4, I'm not sure who they are.
Yeah, then it's not the original team.
Yeah, looking at.
I know it's not the original team. I mean the characters.
It's not the original team.
I didn't say that.
Not the original team.
It's not the original team.
Christ.
No team original.
Ooh, come original.
But it's the.
Did you just reference 311?
Yes, I did.
Presents?
Yes.
Wow.
I was just trying to cover it now.
Well, speaking of new titles, I just saw. I think this just came out today. Marvel announced a new title.
Boogers.
No, Spider-Man and the X-Men.
It's not a new.
I've seen this picture so many times.
I think Wolverine the X-Men is going to turn into a Batman and Robin stylized book after Wolverine dies.
Oh, okay.
I heard that there's a new DC title called Batman and Aquaman.
No, but Spider-Man, the X-Men, Wolverine, the X-Men,
Aquaman!
#1.
No, is it going to be a bunch of one-shots though?
No,
because I know that it's just going to be an
yeah,
ongoing.
they changed the idea.
Oh, they changed the idea today.
It's dark underwater.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's why I had no information because I only read one article today.
Yeah. New series that came out today, which was awesome, was Copperhead.
Everyone told me I should
really
read
good.
it.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Really
I read.
Is it about Snake?
No, it's
read
a
Wild's
sci-fi
End.
western.
Oh, sci-fi western.
Yeah. It was really cool.
Wild's End was really interesting.
In the tradition of George Michael.
Less flamboyant.
Indeed.
Jitterbug.
Go ahead. Tell us more about it.
Oh,
Don't let
I
me
thought
stop
the
you.
Waffle was about to say something about Wild's End.
No, I just said I read it and I didn't get to read
Oh.
Copperhead because everyone told me I'm going to love it and then I get to read
Oh,
Copperhead.
it's this woman and her son. They moved to this new. They moved to like this desert like town. Like,
Spoiler alert!
In another planet, and she becomes sheriff, and she has to deal with the freaks, which are all different aliens.
Sokka has a penis sword on the shirt.
That's not glowing. I love Gona.
Well, the main
James Zomchick. Big ups.
No, you've got a strong female character. You have some funny, goofy supporting characters. Her deputy looks like a big Chewbacca type.
All right, can I just say something right now? You see how you were waffling there. It's not an affront to waffle.
I understand.
I'm just saying. And you see how Ed came in and swooped you up. And,
I didn't want. Oh yeah.
But do you know how many times you fuck with Ed? You see how nice
I was
Ed is
trying not
you?
to spoil anything, so I barely gave any
You just
information.
may want to keep that in mind on your next Gap joke or booby joke.
Sorry,
Booby gas.
You got
Dr. Show me something.
What? Oh, this side?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
No, but back to Copperhead.
Wow.
Copperhead's name of town.
Yeah. And
That was the first one on the left from the camera now.
yeah. It's this single mom, and she's the new sheriff in town. Do you know when all these wacky aliens and they're getting...
You heard wacky already.
Because the brain blobs.
It's wacky how?
We're not selling
Balloon animals that have
No, they're like hillbillies.
boy and girl.
Yeah, imagine big fat rednecks, except they were, green and squishy.
I didn't know that's switch.
Space Race.
Sorry, I think you might have just discovered a fetish that I haven't realized yet. Balloon genitals.
There's a balloon fetish.
I know. I mean, like just like a balloon penis.
Pop that.
Below me.
So, Ed, did you read any more of the features and one-shots? How many of them have you read?
I didn't read any of the ones that came out this week.
Oh, they're terrible.
No, I think you read Copperhead while I was in today, no?
Yeah. Tiger's fanning himself.
So, compared to the two, which one are you more excited to see go on?
Wildson was really weird.
Wow.
I just want to see, where he goes with that. As far as from like a story-driven point, Copperhead's, a little bit more exciting to me.
Okay. Dan Abnett's a fantastic sci-fi writer and is used to the long game.
Yeah.
So the first issue doesn't really ever give much from him.
Yeah, it's
and
very quirky.
He's not usually writing his normal grim, dark
Very
future
true.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that's why it's a little quirky. Is because
I'm curious, how I know my rule. My rule is usually first story arc or 3 issues.
Yeah.
For like a comic that I'm first picking up. Do you guys have like
3
a
issues usually.
rule?
I usually get 2.
If
you give up.
If I'm on the fence, it'll be a story arc. If I'm like first issue, I'm like, by the third, I'm done.
I'll give up on a first issue depending. If I really don't like it.
Really? You won't go to the second? Because a lot of times the second issues are like,
Yeah.
whoa, all right.
Yeah.
But we have so many comics in the store to read that sometimes it's hard to backtrack.
I'm doing pretty generous.
Well, just get an Excel program.
Yeah.
Oh no, you can remember which books that you.
No,
read first
Tiger
issue.
can't.
Oh well.
Tiger can't.
Usually I can.
I'm somewhere in the 70s for this. I'll start flipping through pages and go, oh, that's a spoiler, and I'll start reading that issue.
It's trade 8. Look at the trade 8 in this one.
It's trade 8.
Eight times 6. 8 times 6.
I'm just curious. Harkening back to last week where we had graphic novel versus graphic novel.
Yes.
For everybody at the table, same writer, Kirkman, Invincible, Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
I could happily deal with not being able to read Invincible again.
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
Thief of Thieves.
He doesn't do these anymore.
You haven't read Walking Dead or Invincible yet?
I've read Walking Dead.
I just got them.
No, I'm not updated on Walking Dead.
I mean, I have to say, for me, honestly, I feel like Invincible is top 3 best, if not best, superhero comic I've ever read. That's how I feel.
It's good. It's definitely up there. I like it a lot, especially recently. Very good.
Yes.
But it definitely had a lot of weak ones too.
The art.
There's a lot of recurring themes.
Yeah.
Mark has to fight the bad guy, kills the bad guy, save the world.
Yeah, but that's superhero comics.
Yeah.
That's every single superhero comic. Fight the bad guy, win, save the world, move on. Just how interesting you make it when it's happening.
It's definitely more interesting than most superhero books.
Yes, the newest issue ended the most arc that's going on, and it was an interesting end.
So then my question
Takes
is,
risks.
my question is, what superhero comic is better? To you?
It's all first person cases.
Well, now,
So what? What's better? Exactly.
but as of right now, with Marvel and DC starting and stopping their series, Invincible's now the longest.
Yeah,
superhero book.
that's what I was just thinking right now. Honestly,
as much as I love Invincible, since I started reading comics, the Avengers, since I've read from Bendis taking the Avengers, I haven't really been disappointed. Outside of the Secret Invasion part, where there were the whole relationship thing with Hawkeye and Spider-Man, that's the only part I was really let down about. Even going through now through Hickman. As much as I love Invincible, honestly, the ongoing Avengers.
Tiger?
Kickstarter.
Yeah. Like there's one movie right now that blew me away. For issues.
I mean, for me, as far as like the superhero book goes, like that's been a long run, and I think it was fantastic. Was Bendis' first run on Ultimate Spider-Man?
Yes.
To me, that's the only one that I find comparable, like for a really long run on a superhero book.
Because it doesn't happen anymore.
To what Kirkman's been
The industry doesn't let it happen anymore.
What's the writer leaves almost.
Yeah, but I don't, Lee and Kirby had a lot of really long runs on stuff, and I Invincible, I found myself reading it, and I'd say 90% of the time I'm really excited about the next issue, whereas I've read some Lee and Kirby stuff, and I've had a lot of home moments. You know what I mean?
Yeah. To me, that's the building of what we're used to now.
Yeah.
It's kind of easy carrots.
Bob Kane wrote shitty stories.
Yeah.
Peter David's X Factor.
But I mean, has there really been shitty Invincible story? Really shitty?
There's ones I haven't enjoyed. I can't tell you the comic has exactly.
But I'm just saying.
I have to like go through. Because you're hoping to make better for the next story.
Should be below average though.
Yeah.
Now it's below average because what he does is usually, ridiculous.
I have the same expectations for most books I'm reading.
Well, like the issue 100 for Invincible wasn't as hard hitting as it should have.
I'll put it to you this way: if a great pitcher, a sports announcer, a great pitcher has a below average night and still strikes out, 7 guys and allows one walk. It's still a great night. And I feel like that's the thing with Kirkman. Even like with Astounding Wolfman. Astounding Wolfman was fantastic. But because you expect so much from him, you know what I mean? Like it's, I just that's my thing. With Invincible, even because Brand stories that I've read, I feel like all right, well, previous story better, whatever, but comparatively, it's still really fucking.
No, I mean anyone who's reads superhero books, I would feel read Invincible.
So what I'm saying overall, I'm just saying honestly, what thinking of it in those terms, what has been better? Is there anything unequivocally, that you feel
having both in my room, I've read Infinite, back to rereading, and I still find myself excited when I'm stories that I'm knowing that I'm going to come upon, and I've opened up Invincible again, and I just don't want to go through it first. And that's just me. That's like I'm saying before. This is all just personal statements.
No,
I love Invincible.
What Walking Dead is fucking Michael Jordan.
Yeah, Walking Dead is I can't find like horror like these that I enjoy because I have such a high expectation in my mind of comic book that
I haven't read an issue of Walking Dead where I'm like, no, every single issue is.
No, when I stopped for a little bit, pure anger that made me stop. It wasn't even a whole issue. It was just anger that he was against his like original thought process. The whole thing with the call. Yeah. I was like, I thought no one was safe kind of deal. That was I was angry for like a couple months. Then I went back, didn't carry it.
It's funny though, like you just said, nobody's safe, but then you find out that there's
the character.
As you read on, there's a picture there. See that there's a reason why something that you may have felt that way is actually happening.
Rereading a lot of earlier stuff. It's like kind of going back and watching like the first ones now that everyone's matured and you see all the shit that's they've gone through. It's like reading the Kitty version of what everybody was. And you can see Rick from the get like you just see like what's going on now with issue 5, like stuff like text and all the stuff going on.
And I mean, this isn't really to compare, but you know, the books I read month to month, books I read trade. A lot of times, I forget how good something is until I read the next issue. I find that a lot with Batman. And pretty much anything that Jeff Lemire is on right now, like that Justice League United book, that's probably one of the top 5 DC books out there right now. And I always forget it, and I pick it up. That's right. This is
but I gotta say, man, Jeff Lemire, I feel like everything that he's done is good. Totally have never been disappointed. If he's handling, mainstream characters or doing his own thing. Every time I'm like, wow. And
I like Justice League.
I almost forgot about it. That was actually one of the books that I cried last week. It was very emotional.
Wait, Lemire's doing that?
Yeah.
And Michael Cohen.
When he ended Animal Man, he was moving Animal Man to be the leader of Justice League United, basically. Now he's or Justice League Canada.
A book I wanted to talk about that I know some of us have read, and a writer that I wanted to bring up that I think is completely underrated. Maybe not to us. Maybe not to people who have read a lot of comics, but I think to the general public, Greg Rucka. And Stumptown, started up again this week. And the first volume of Stumptown was awesome.
It's not print. I understand.
I just read the last arc, that miniseries he did for Office Punisher. It was insane.
I love this.
It made me go back and read Country.
I feel like he's so honestly, like when Stumptown came out, I just got a little introspective about writers. And I feel like he is so ridiculously underrated. Whiteout, Queen Country. It's
didn't Whiteout turn to a movie?
Yeah.
Shitty Country.
I mean,
but you read Whiteout.
I read Whiteout.
No. Did you like it?
It was good. I wasn't blown away. It wasn't memorable for me.
I'm still looking for anybody who's not reading Lazarus at this point is really doing injustice to themselves.
Lazarus is good.
I don't like Lazarus a lot.
The new issue came out this week, and it seems like a really cool start to what seems to be the next big thing.
It's the third arc.
Conclave.
I'm just saying, anybody listening, Google Greg Rucka, check out his work. Even if you come in the shop and sit on your fat ass and read it.
Like I just said, if you want the most successful way to get into Greg Rucka, just go read Punisher, because that run was
the best arc since Ennis was writing it back in like '98.
I wouldn't argue that at all.
You can actually say that it was a beautiful story.
Yeah,
which is weird to use for a Punisher book.
I would consider Max a beautiful way of storytelling for the Punisher, and Rucka harken back to. But
that's the one where he has the beard, right?
Yes. There's a woman who has a similar history as him.
I've noticed this too with the Punisher books that Rucka's put out. The trades have been the only trades I've seen mentioned that actually has by. So it's like the Punisher by Greg Rucka. Mm-hmm. Like the Punisher ones, we all know
that was during the period of time where Marvel was doing a lot of their trades at the time, where it would be like X-Force by by fraction.
Which they're still doing, which I think is cool.
Yeah, it helps break up volumes, because how many Avengers Volume 2s do we have?
It helps break out Deadpool. It's like, do you have the Daniel Way Deadpool series instead of...
Well, he did. I'll tell you what I find redundant, though. Ultimate Spider-Man by Bendis.
Yeah.
It's like, come on. Really?
Yeah,
so, do you want Peter or Miles? Which Miles series now do you want?
So there's other writers that I feel fly under the radar, but consistently, put out, good to great to excellent product. I mean, is there anybody on your minds that you feel that way about? Like I always think of Jimmy Palmiotti and Justin Gray. I think Abnett and Lanning are finally getting their due. Yeah.
Even not even just Andy. I hate to say, Dan himself has worked so hard for his career and is now getting like a thumbs up because a movie was made out of the characters him and Andy brought to prevalence.
Which is Guardians.
Yeah, which is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Terry Moore's one for me. I will buy and read anything Terry Moore does. Strangers in Paradise, Echo, which was a 30-issue series we should have all the trades for. His current series that's still going on is Rachel Rising.
I'm probably going to say Simon Spurrier. He's pretty cool because of the fact that he's done a lot of books from both brands, but he's done the only
Which
consistent. I remember he was doing one of the X-Force books.
Okay.
I think he's also in the current run. Is that it?
Well, if you're gonna bring up a writer, you've got to.
Well, I mean, the bigger book that I brought up is the fact that out of all the Cross books, I mean, I love Garth Ennis' stuff, but I still find Cross to be one of the most like viscerally gruesome for no reason kind of books. But the thing is, the only book that's been keeping me consistently want to read Cross is Spurrier's Wish You Were Here.
Right.
It's the only one where it has a consistent cast of characters, the same premise, but it's been an ongoing one for quite a amount of time, and the final trade just came out.
That's like Cross jumps around a lot, but Wish You Were Here is almost like if Crossed was to be like a Walking Dead type comic where you're following characters,
like the only ongoing story.
Yeah.
So, to me, the biggest plane that flies under the radar is Lapham.
Yeah.
He's done wonders for like the world of comics. And he's won his awards. He's got his accolades, but for like general appeal.
The funny thing is, though, with Dave Lapham is that for a long time, it was Amy Race Car Driver, it was Stray Bullets, and that's what Lapham was known for. And then, all of a sudden, in the past, like, 7 or 8 years, Dave Lapham has just decided, you know what, I'm just going to write
Daniel Horrible.
What's that?
Daniel Horrible. I forgot about that. Dan's ridiculous.
Such a great read. It's
just fun.
It's amazing how hard it was for me to like get that book into people's hands, like Danny and Horrible. But it's such a good book once they read it.
Yeah. Well, it's like
right now it's like Dream Thief. Getting that in people's hands. Finally Waffle read it.
That was so fucking good.
Who's like,
I got. Our buddy Connor sat down and flipped through the first read 2 pages. It was like, I'm not interested. I went, no. Read the whole first issue. I know what you dig. Just read the first issue.
Give the concept.
A man steals a mask, finds an Aboriginal mask in a museum one night, blacks out, wakes up next to a dead body, slowly with the flooding thoughts of a vengeful spirit that wanted the person that he's next to dead. And every time he goes to sleep, he's inhabited by another entity, learning their traits, their abilities, what they do. So if there's a nurse, he knows how to fix a wound. If somebody was a stunt driver, he knows how to drive a car, kind of stuff. And it's just a crazy action story. It's him getting deeper and deeper, finding out his history, that he's not the only one. His family is a big deal with it. He's not the only person that does this. It's without saying detailed details.
I had explained to a customer who picked up the first volume. That Ghost Rider was labeled the Spirit of Vengeance. I feel like this is like if you're into a Spirit of Vengeance type book, this is the book.
It's just supernatural enough.
Yeah.
It's not a supernatural a horror book. It's more akin to stuff that you read from Brubaker and crime books and action comics.
There's no supernatural hellfire or anything like that.
The most supernatural thing is the mask he has on and his ability. It's just awesome. I didn't want to put it down. I read the first trade in a sitting pretty much. And the new series is awesome. They're really great.
Yeah.
God bless Dark Horse and their miniseries.
No, I like the fact that they're doing that.
Yep, they're going back to their they seem to have gone to the ongoing ways recently.
Which quick tip, if you want to know consecutively, if you're reading Conan or you're reading Hellboy, if you want to know where you are in the series,
it says inside.
You just got to look like it's either in the Indicia.
Most
right above.
Yeah.
The Indicia lets you know that this is issue 183.
Well, that's how BPRD suddenly started at 100.
Yeah.
Was that there were 9 trades and then it was saying they were this is number 78 in the series. That's how Ape Sapien has 4 volumes and volume 3 is the beginning of his ongoing.
I almost feel like that's as useful or more useful than where Marvel does a recap page.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
I feel like that actually wouldn't be a terrible idea if I opened up FF11
Oh.
and it was number 718 at the Fantastic Four.
I think you know that. I think that would be great.
The Avengers would make sense because then you still have Avengers, New Avengers, this is 80 something, and you have New Avengers line, Secret Avengers keeps going. Yeah, I never thought about it that way.
Yeah. We're losing Tiger, so let's move on.
Alright. A crummy commercial? Son of a bitch.
If you
ever find yourself in the tri-state area, give us a visit. Every Wednesday, everything in the store is 10% off, and all number 1 issues and first volume graphic novels are 20% off forever. Comic Book Jones has been nominated for the Will Eisner Spirit of Comics Retailer Award each of the last 4 years.
When was the last time you were nominated for something?
If you live in New York City and like buying digital comics, you should still stop by the store and tell Sacco why his family won't be eating this week.
Joanna, are you hungry? She's hungry. My wife is hungry. She's here in the studio audience.
But if you live somewhere else,
away.
But if you live somewhere else in the world, like California or Colorado or Calcutta, and you want to buy digital comics, just head to comicbookjones.com. Click on the digital store tab. There you'll find links to Comixology and the DC Digital Store. You can buy your comics and help us out at the same time. Also, be sure to check out our online store at cbjtransglobal.com. You can follow us on Twitter at comicbookjones. Like us on Facebook.com/comicbookjones and Facebook.com/WCBJ Radio Comic Book Jones Podcast. If you have any questions or topics you would like us to discuss, the show email is cbjpodcast@gmail.com. If you read your email on the show, you'll get a coupon for 25% off your next CBJ purchase.
No, maybe not.
Or the show's YouTube channel is youtube.com/WCBJ Podcast. Tiger, what events we have coming up?
Well, we have a Magic pre-release event coming up. Waffle, would you like to...
Sure. It is not. It is the 16th, September 16th. It'll be at 3 o'clock. It'll be $20 to enter. It is the first set of the Khans of Tarkir block.
Oh, is it a Klingon block?
That was the 20th.
No, 20. Oh, it is 26. It is the 20th. I'm sorry. I'm thinking the release day is the 26th. God damn. The release day is the 26th, and I mixed it up.
All the people who would have come on the wrong day because of you, Waffle.
Yeah.
He's so heartbroken over it.
Spell magic, Ed.
Let's not forget our picks for next week.
No, it'll be at 3 o'clock. It'll be $20. It'll be a sealed tournament. You get to choose a fancy box of packs, and you make a deck out of it.
Cool.
The Tiger will scout you across the store as you lose.
Yes. Worth the shot.
September 27th, we are having a very unique and very special tailgate, unlike any we've had before, because we are the ones who will be showing the movie. Ooh. September 27th, we'll be having a tailgate for the original Batman 66 film. Come down, normal time. It may be a little bit earlier. We may start it because the film's going to start up around 11 or so. But we're doing it in concert with another local shop, Nightcap, where Tony works. Yay. So you guys know all about the place. But they have a very big, spacious parking lot, and they do, what do they do? They do, like, summer movies.
Yeah, every month during the summer we've been doing free movies. It's 2 random combos.
Because if you charge, they're going to get sued.
Yeah. Like we did Ted and Rocky Horror Picture Show. For Rocky Horror, we had an actual Shadowcast. Mm-hmm. Last month was Empire Records and the Birdcage, which was really weird because we chose the Birdcage before Robin Williams' death, so everybody thought we chose it because of that.
Uh-huh.
But either way. It was wonderful. It got rained out.
Oh, but you can't choose Empire Records because Dave Rocky's in it.
Isn't there like parking for like 8 cars?
If you want to park there, I guess.
But how would somebody get to Nightcap without driving normally?
You take a bus. You
can
walk.
a
You get a
bit,
cab. Yeah.
I'm just saying though.
You
But
take
there's
a
not
bike.
no, but there's not a lot
event,
of
motherfucker.
Just saying, there's not.
There's bikes. There's cabs. There's rickshaws.
Jesus
there's
Christ. Yeah, why don't you carry people on your back?
Fucking
Jesus Christ.
And so for this one, we figured at the end of the season, we've been teaming up with another local business, and they chose a movie for each company chose a movie they want to play, and us at CBJ chose Batman 66. Another local one, Richmond Hood Clothing, they chose The Big Lebowski. Mm-hmm. So we're playing them back to back. Starts at around
which means Waffle won't be at the tailgate because he'll be at the screening of The Big Lebowski.
Watch that movie enough that I can happily decline it.
All right, so come down. The time we'll announce soon. But come down, and if you make a purchase that evening, in addition to all of the regular fare that goes on at a tailgate, you make a purchase, you are going to get a raffle ticket.
Ooh.
And if you got a ticket, you've got to hold on to that ticket and bring it down to the viewing of the movie. If you don't attend both, you are out of the running for getting a $50 gift certificate from us, possibly. And Nightcap got in touch, and they're going to beef it up with a $25 gift card as well to whoever wins.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's not forget our picks for next week.
No.
I pick comics.
I pick toys.
Picks this week are a little bit different. We're going to do picks for what's coming out next week, and we're also going to do a pick for something that's back in stock that we really dig. So, Tony, your pick for next week, new.
That will be the new Deadly Class by Rick Remender coming out this week. I'm super excited because the first.
I think we all
amazing.
think that, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Dug it completely. It's coming out. Get the first trade if you haven't caught up. Get 7 on Wednesday.
I like that Image does the little sabbatical when I'm kind of digging that. I think the first
That's all creators.
I think the first time they really did it was with Saga.
That's all creator
Yeah.
choice.
It's like a new season.
It makes sense. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Remender's not upset when he has to write everything else, and he's like, I don't have to worry about my life story for 3 months.
Yeah, he's running one of the top 5 books of Marvel right now. He's also got this.
Oh, do you have? He's doing the next event.
4?
No. Next question.
Well, the next event is Remender also.
I know, right?
Tiger, do you remember your pick?
I do, actually.
Oh, wow. Go.
I picked Edge of Spider-Verse number 2.
Ooh.
I read number 1 today, and I really liked it. It's pretty much a storyline involving all different Spider-Mans from all different universes all come together. Someone's trying to kill them all, and each one is going to highlight a different Spider-Man. The first one was Spider-Man Noir. I don't know who the next one is, but
it's Gwen Stacy Spider-Man.
That's cool.
Okay,
If you want a quick synopsis, what Superior 32 is the number, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Superior 32 gives you like the
Superior
best one issue
33
synopsis.
comes in next week,
Cool.
which is a tie-in as well.
Cool. I'm excited to read Spider-Verse.
Very cool. Waffle.
I chose my generic choice of BPRD because last issue was a jump-on point, and it was rather insane. The jump-on point for new readers, and they're going to another part of the world now that they're done with Manhattan. The world's still in shambles, and it's still ending. They're still slowly figuring out what caused it and what's happening, and it's just getting better and better. There's no end point. There's no crescendo I can see happening. It's just a continually good story coming out.
The last issue you said is
a jump-on point.
jump-on point,
Yes.
but are they using different BPRD agents?
No.
Is that
There's
how is it a
since
jump-on point?
Hell on Earth has started, the only agent that's really been around that you would know from if you ever watched the movies would be Johan.
Okay.
Abe has run away. Hellboy's in hell. Liz is around once in a while, more so now than she was. But it's the kind of story, that, especially that issue, that if somebody kind of just explained what the BPRD is, you'd be fine.
Right.
You just knew what... I really wish there was a page going, the world is ending, and that was all. That's pretty much the pre-story it didn't give you in that issue.
Right.
It was telling you that the world is ending for an unknown reason, and that demons have just been coming out of the ground for years now.
I love BPRD. I do. Ed.
Dark Horse Presents number 2.
Sticking with the Dark Horse.
Yeah, it would have been my choice, but he
That's
took
two.
it.
Babyface,
Yeah,
you can...
Listen, guys. Pay attention. BPRD is a Dark Horse title. Pick from Waffle. We know Waffle picks a lot of Dark Horse. But now Ed, who's normally a DC guy, is now picking a Dark Horse title.
Ed, make sure
And
he got
just-
the first issue of
just to
Presents.
say, I have not reestablished my pull list yet, but Babyface, that's the first title you can put on it.
Really?
No.
Why?
Why? I
Joe Jerry.
love the anthology setup and the stories I read in that first issue.
Did you enjoy the Resident Alien story?
Resident Alien's the best.
Did you ever read any of the past stories?
I read the first arc. I did
Oh,
not
you should read the second
I
one. The
didn't read
second one's
one.
rather good. The Jimmy Palmiotti story at the end was my favorite of the book.
Well, what's that?
Oh man, it's Demons Next Door.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's anything I say about it gives it away. It's an awesome little supernatural like ghost town story.
Which, you know, what was a conundrum I had today at the shop when somebody asked me to recommend certain things. They were very specific about the genre. And I started to recommend it, and I realized, you almost seem like you don't know what you're talking about. Because if you say too much, you know what I mean?
Story.
You're going to fucking ruin the story. And you're almost like, please, trust me. I'm not being a dick, and I'm not just trying to sell you shit.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, if I say anything else, so a lot of times I just tell people, read the synopsis on the back.
Yes.
Because if I say anything, then,
Then you blurt out something.
I've been used to that. I mean, you try to explain a book, and then by the end of it, you realize you just gave like 60% of the story.
I've
Even like
read-
the smallest.
I've
like,
actually read the synopsis at the back of certain trades that I know I saw a lot, so I have like a more concise way to say what I want to say
It's
about it
actually a
without
really good
ruining-
idea.
Yeah,
Like, I've
you know,
done that too.
No Hero is so much better, easier to sell when you can give
yeah.
a little quip about it instead of going, and the guy wants to give things.
Yeah, it's amazing to me. Like, Proposition Play is one of my favorite graphic novels. Everybody knows that. But I always explain it a certain way, and then reading the synopsis on the back, I'm like, oh.
I can say that.
That makes sense.
Babyface.
Shutter number 6 is my pick for next week. Highly recommend the book if you want to know what it's about. It's main character. She's a world famous explorer. She's been on
Much like Tiger.
She's been going on exploration since she was a child with her father. Her father is in the picture right now, and she, in the present time, she quit being an explorer for 10 years, but now she's forced in a situation where she needs to take on her previous career and her expertise.
She's been now I play the random customer coming in the shop role. Why is it called Shutter?
There's no explanation, actually.
And it's SHUTTER.
Yeah.
That was my
photographer.
They have taken photos, but there's no explanation. This is why it's called Shutter. I guess
the cover of the first issue is her holding
yeah,
a
but
camera.
she's not holding a camera in the issue at all. And also, if you're a fan of Saga and you like weird characters like Lion Cat, this book has a character called Alarm Cat. And Alarm Cat's awesome.
Not as good as Admiral Tiger eating a cheeseburger from God Hates Astronauts.
The son of King Tiger eating a cheeseburger.
My pick for the new stuff next week is Billy the Kid's Old Timey Oddities Omnibus trade back. Eric Powell, everybody who's a fan of The Goon, and you think that that's pretty much the extent of Eric Powell's universe. Well, Chimichangas, pretty much anything that Eric Powell does, Big Trouble in Little China. If you're reading that right now and you haven't read The Goon, you haven't read Billy the Kid, you haven't read Chimichanga, you really need to backtrack and check it out. Eric cut his teeth on Goon, and there's not a lot of stuff that I really, really laugh out loud at. Goon has done that for me, and Billy the Kid has done that for me, and Kyle Haas, as an artist, he doesn't do a lot of shit, but when every time he, puts a pen down on fucking comics, it's ridiculous. So it's basically Billy the Kid going around with all these freaks and solving problems almost reluctantly for these towns that they end up in, be they supernatural or for creatures or whatever. But yeah, it's so much. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Awesome. Now, this week we're going to do a back in stock pick. Ooh, waffle.
I don't want to say it's Kirk's most underrated books, but it's easily outside of You Believe the most forgotten of his work. Battle Hope is the funniest book I've ever read.
We're going to volumes 1 and 2 back in stock.
Let me retract that tiny bit. It's in the top 3.
Yeah.
Because that would be that Barry Weed and Chronicles of Wormwood.
Background.
The world's gone to complete shit. Demons have infested. God looks down, and John Paul II guys drinking in a bar because the Pope's kind of just turned into being a hard drunk.
Yeah, Pope's
the world's gone to shit. Demons literally on their tongue to make everyone happy. So God looks down and goes, "I'm going to imbue you with all the holy power I can to save this world. Here, take Jesus, your buddy cop sidekick. Go nuts." And it's It's ridiculous. I reread it often, and it still makes me laugh. It makes me crackle. It's ridiculous. Situations. Jesus in a Hawaiian shorts.
I think one of the things that you see here and there in his other books is really popular books. But I don't think a lot of people realize
it's ridiculous
how fucking good Kirkman is.
That's the proof that he can write whatever.
Yeah.
It's because he's done everything from back to thieves. He can do anything he wants.
No, absolutely.
Ed, new series is also Outcast.
My pick is Black Science, Volume 1. Trade back.
Yes.
The best sci-fi I have watched, read, experienced
in the last years or so.
And it's
the reason it's great.
Wait, hold on one second. Waffle, you look like you don't agree.
No, I'm thinking about what I've read in the last year or so.
Okay.
A lot.
I like how
it's a great family story, and it's very high, fast paced.
Which hold on a second. So, by any means, think that it's a family book.
No.
It's a story about this guy who's doing everything he can to make sure his two kids survive. And the stakes are really high, and you have the amount of shit that goes down in one issue. You could easily spread out over 6 or 7. So you have a lot of stuff compacted into one story. It's an adrenaline.
And Black Sonic's been following kind of that since Saga Image where Trade came out for a short break, and I think the next 2 issues are out after that break. And I like it a lot. I think it's a lot of fun. It reminds me of a lot of it could almost be like 50s sci-fi, you know.
To me, it's like very mixed with Lost in Space. Like that mashup.
Who wrote
Rick Remender.
Thank you. So if you're already listening to this and you're down with Black Science already, if you're not reading Fear Agent and you're a Rick Remender fan and never read Fear Agent, there's a reason why they've been putting out things of it. It's brilliant.
Just as powerful, like you said, that's to me that's Remender's work.
No, absolutely.
That's his baby.
That's actually one of the first things I remember.
That's his baby.
That's his baby.
That's his child.
Babyface.
Just remember.
Once again, let's go. Remember.
The first complete collection of Remenders on Kenny X-Force, which Tiger did mention. The series itself is only 35 issues. For these thicker complete editions, there's only going to be 2 of them. So this is half of it right there. The second one comes out in like 2 months. But Marvel's next event. This is the beginning of what's about to happen.
Dark Angel Saga.
It ends. It doesn't fully end, but one of the middle chapter was Dark Angel Saga.
I remember hearing that.
But
give a little background on the type of man.
The team at the time, all the X-Forces. Before there was an X-Force team that was led by Wolverine, that Cyclops overlooked. That they were a secret team that were they were head squad. They were sent out to take down the rest.
They were the X-Men team.
Yes, exactly. So they were discovered, and Wolverine decided, screw it, I'm going to still make a new team, and we're still going to be covert. So is Wolverine
likes his killing.
Is Wolverine, X-Men, Psylocke, Archangel, and Deadpool, which Remender's Deadpool was one of the best Deadpools I've read in a long time. You actually felt for the character, he wasn't just goofy like he always is. There are certain moments of Deadpool that he was the most sincere, serious character. But the first arc deals with Apocalypse, and Apocalypse has been reborn as a kid, and it deals with the moral issue of do you the only way to stop Apocalypse is to kill the kid, and they're put in that position. But that event, that first story arc, is what's leading to the next event Access.
My back-end stock pick is Northlanders, Volume 1, Barnwood.
There's another
Viking Conquest.
I mean, Brian Wood, I feel like was getting a lot of attention for a while. Like, I'm gonna say like 2006.
When we first opened,
through 2008. Completely underrated. It's a Vertigo book. DC's Vertigo line. It's a Viking book. But there's a reason why he got picked to reboot Conan recently, which I believe that's right. But it's the great thing about this series is for the first I don't know, I'm going to say like 5 volumes. It doesn't matter if you get volume 1, volume 2. They're all just separate stories about different Vikings, and it's brutal, and it's completely captivating. You know, every story. The thing that amazed me about it was it was all under the same banner, different characters, and every like a story arc or trade. I got emotionally invested in all the characters. And it's something that I just feel like
Yeah. Playing for your underrated writers list, he would probably be.
No, that's what.
Yeah, you said like
Like right now, he's doing X-Men. Is this the right Star Wars?
Brian Wood? All the Star Wars.
I mean, but honestly, like for me, like this reminds me of Demo, which Brian Wood did, where Demo, each issue was a self-contained issue about a character, and that's it, and it's captivating each issue. These are story arcs, under the DC vertical line, and
it's a strong form.
It's just when you read somebody who does a book like Demo, Third Party Manifesto, Channel Zero, Jenny One, local.
Recently, the Mass.
Being able to do stuff where there's a story arc that's done character. It's just somebody who's got good ideas. They're not just milk characters.
The only two people that do it good enough on a regular basis. There's a new story, new item. Let's go back a bit. New item.
I will say though for the fans that if don't enjoy his work, but he's not very approachable. I will say that. Brian Wood is not the most approachable person, but he does really excellent work.
We're in Comic Book Jones. Love Brian.
Tony.
I'd probably say the first Ultimate Collection of Astonishing X-Men.
You'd probably say, or is that what you picked?
It is. A little bit of a story that goes behind it. So, if anybody... Thanks, asshole.
Astonishing X-Men by Whedon and Cassidy, Volume 1.
If anybody doesn't know this, I actually never picked up a Marvel book before 2003. I was originally DC all the way.
Oh!
Weird. Thanks. I can't serious conversation.
Tony says if anybody doesn't know this.
If my biographer's out there and you're keeping tabs right now.
I haven't been on Tony's Wikipedia.
Dude, we're pushing 2 hours here. Come on.
Wow, thanks.
I'm sorry that this is such a fucking issue now.
You got somewhere to be. You got to go home and find things to snuggle between your tits.
My sister just got home from England. I want to say hi to her before she goes to fucking bed.
Well, you have a podcast. I'm sorry.
It's good to see where your priorities lie.
You know how many times I would have rather been home cuddling my wife, but we're doing the podcast?
Oh,
thank you.
All right, so the first time I ever picked up Marvel was when I was at the old place, and I picked up New Avengers and Captain America. Because the Avengers was always a cool team. I thought, why not get into it? Captain America appealed to me a lot because just a story of a man at a time, going with it. I never read an X-Men book before. And I didn't get into any of the X-Men books. I felt like a big universe. I couldn't jump into it the right way. And then Astonishing X-Men started by Joss Whedon. And I dug Buffy and Angel at that point. I'm like, all right, let's see what he can do for it. And when I picked it up, it was just like an amazingly well-done book. It played out like a TV show version of the X-Men.
I think that surprised everybody back then when it first came out.
No one expected it.
All right, so Whedon's doing X-Men.
And look where that led him now.
And it was like, whoa.
And then look where that began.
Now he's directly Avengers.
Yeah. Whedon's never going to have a career at Marvel. No way, no how. Yeah, all right, so fast forward on that. So I love the story about it, but it also got me into an X-Men character that's one of my favorites that I've never dug or never heard of before. That's Kitty Pryde. Joss Whedon turned Kitty Pryde into such an awesome character. I jumped back to a couple of the old stories, but I feel like Kitty Pryde didn't really become a character until Joss Whedon was able to put her to detail, surround her back into an X-Men team, where she's constantly being either challenged by her students or her colleagues, or constantly being
abused. There's a lot of ways. There's a lot of series where Kitty was fleshed out awesomely. This picture going around the table right now where apparently my partner is asleep at the table right now.
Oh, Lord.
This is pretty fucking awesome.
His eyes are open. Did I do that again? But long and short,
the Kitty Pryde and Wolverine series, I think that's where everybody first was like, oh shit, Kitty Pryde,
She's one of the only people that's actually been tutored or trained by Wolverine. Everybody gets the usual spiel from Charles Xavier and from Scott Summers, like, this is the school, this is what we do, fears and hates and everything like that. But Wolverine's like the one guy. Wolverine's the one guy where he takes someone who's winning every year and goes, look, they have their way, and that's great. But there's going to be times when you can't always follow those rules. That's why you get Wolverine treat. Kitty Pryde was one of them. Jubilee was another. And Sokko's constantly being assaulted by this fruit fly.
He keeps landing on you. I'm tormented by this fruit fly right now.
It's so sweet.
I'm filled with minty chocolate joy-joys.
Minty iodine.
But if you're a big fan of Kitty Pryde, Tony's right, and Colossus,
the first major
it's not great writing. If the thing that'll get you to read, the original run of Astonishing X-Men is the characters, then go that route. But
Cyclops is in it.
That was the first X-Men book.
First Danger.
That was a long time too. Colossus died in 99 during Dream's End.
Yeah, he didn't come back during that though. He came back before that. That was when my dad told me X-Men books again.
Acolyte.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I didn't mean to derail that.
No, I don't remember that at all because according to Astonishing X-Men, they said that he had died right from the end of Dream's End. He's been
I can show you about a dozen times that Marvel steps on its own toes.
Well, I like that story sign better though because if you had that point where he dies in 99, then comes back, his return.
That was my letter. I'll throw my letter.
Tiger, what's your pick?
Yeah, great book. Go read it. Good night.
There we go.
Have a good night, everyone.
I would like to thank our studio audience.
Scalp is written by Jason Aaron, who's another writer who I feel goes under the radar.
Southern Bastards.
Bastards.
Thor got it under.
Darth Vader next year.
Did anybody take? I'm just really curious. I know, me personally, I didn't deal with one, but did anybody take advantage of our little coupon sale?
No.
I know Wang69, Mark Cabot came in and said the code word.
And then he dropped Green Lantern and wouldn't shake my hand when he was leaving.
I know. Whenever someone who drops Green Lantern, I like to announce it to Babyface. So I can stare at them and leave.
I usually like to let Babyface know on Tuesdays when I'm counting out the Green Lantern books. I was like, ooh, 32. I remember when we used to get 80 copies.
Oh wow! I didn't even realize that. You're right. Shit. Yeah. 52 started. Yeah.
So
right underneath that.
You're too busy doing busy work and not selling comics, buddy. That's the problem.
Well, Jeff Johns also left. Lots of people dropped.
No, it's your fault.
I'd like to thank our wonderful YouTube
Green Lantern people.
Round of applause for the YouTube guys.
Hey! What are their names?
Aaron and Elliot.
Hey, thank you for the talk show.
Elliot was fleet of foot today. He was following everybody around.
Netflix acolytes.
Yeah, train them well.
Everyone, thank you for listening.
I think we lost Gelman.
No, Gelman's behind you.
He's wandering.
Yeah, no, he's sneaking up on you. Pretend get a knife.
It's not kosher.
Thank you, everybody. Tell all your friends about us. Have a good one. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Waffle's already folded his chair.
WCBJ signing off.